away. The city can mutilate me. Anything to keep you in bed, to keep the phone calls away. Cause I just don't know if I can do this. Babe, you know it's you I adore. You know that I'm wanting more, but California don't want me, but no one can. Los Angeles, please take my life. Give me my face, renew my sight. Should I die before I wake? The last thing I'll see is her face. If I should live for other days, I'll think of 3,000 ways to make sure my mind is racing all the time. Cause if I stop for a sec, I'll stop her drinking and sex, and I'll be dead by the time I'm 28. So medication is bliss, I'm insecure about this. So lonely view with the birds is what I'll miss. You know that my idle brain will just keep searching for fame, so I don't even remember my own name. Los Angeles, please take my life. Give me my face, renew my sight. Should I die before I wake? The last thing I'll see is her face. Like maybe I don't have to leave, but what happens if she leaves me? Since I just can't hold it down, I'll fall in love with the LA sound. I'm praying I had the time to drop a line. I'm coming back to the southeast for what's mine. Since I just can't hold it down, I'll fall in love with the LA sound. Los Angeles, please take my life. Give me my face, renew my sight. And should I die before I wake? The last thing I'll see. Los Angeles, please take my life. Give me my face, renew my sight. Should I die before I wake? The last thing I'll see is her face. Like maybe I don't have to leave, but what happens if she leaves me? And since I just can't hold it down, I'll fall in love with the LA sound.
How are we doing this morning? Saturday morning. The weekend is here. I've turned myself back on play up. We can turn that down. How are we doing? Essex Tea, as always, the king of all teas. Definitely is the stuff of dreams, honestly. Good stuff, good stuff. Is this my stop? I don't know. I don't know if it's your stop, Alvin. Good morning, buddy. How are you? Did you sleep well? I mean, is that a silly question? Do you ever sleep well? No, it's probably the answer, isn't it? But yeah, cheers. Good morning to you. I was awake before my alarm this morning, so that's good. It's good. I still look like I've got huge bags under my eyes this morning, but I don't know if it's fully awake. But we'll see. We'll see if I can crash the bus a lot. You slept okay-ish. Okay-ish. Not like a baby then, eh? Slept okay. Good to hear. Good to hear. How's Power Wash? I take it you're still fully engaged in that at the moment. Let's we can actually start a session, it says, but I can actually drive a new route. I think manage a route because I've actually got 5 new buses to buy. I don't know whether I can afford 5 new buses. He'll wake up crying. But that's a good thing, isn't it? It's a good thing. Alright, start a new managed line. I got a message, that's what it says, new resources. So, see, every time you level up, you get new credits and new sort of allocation how many buses you could have in your depot, so you can create a new line. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Now I know what I'm actually doing in the game. Really good job in it. He says that as he goes to edit line, I want to manage line. That's the right one. Oh, hang on, claim. I need to claim that first. To reward I hadn't claimed yet. So not like a baby. No, you didn't wake up crying. All the time, they're the babies, but they're good fun. Right, 105. I don't know if we did the 105. I think I did make the 105, didn't I? But I couldn't add any buses. I think that's what the problem was with that. Is that the line was complete, but I didn't add any buses. I left it in the background because it said it's on vehicles, and I didn't have enough. And I still don't have enough because I bought it here. Maybe it'll let me buy them as we go. Market, yeah. So, oh my god, I need 8 vehicles, Christ. Why 8? Okay, maybe we can't have that line. Maybe we have to create a different one. I was going to do my 105. Are you sure you won't go back now? We'll delete all changes. Yes, we'll delete it. So we've got the 104, 105, so we'll do the 106 then, I suppose. Create a new bus line. Where do I go from though? That's the thing. I kind of want to start in a new area completely where we have. That's it. I can zoom right out. Can we do a completely different map? Because I could. I mean, I know I haven't been down the bottom half of the map, so, and it's, you know, you zoom in, it gets quite big, so, but I just thought that I haven't done that. Yeah, I don't think we did it. Let's have a little look. Network, is what it says. Tram network, bus network. So when we cover the bottom left hand corner, have we? That's the thing. Passenger volume. Where's the passenger volume? It's very high up there. We're actually going to come down the bottom though, because I haven't done the bottom at all, have I? Edit stations. What's this? Start time, hang on. Assign vehicles, I think that's the just going into the nitty gritty of it all, really. Tramu taxi. Can we come out of Tramu? Stop start. Let's go to oh, let's stop start. It doesn't go to Vienna. Vienna stop start, wouldn't it? I don't know if we do very much. Then we'll go to manage my operation. So we're still down there, so we need to do the bottom left hand corner, then we manage lines, sort out the bottom left hand corner, create a new line. That's where we need to start, then down the bottom left hand corner. Start there. Then we'll go around here. Give it 2 big because they're the Superman, weren't they? Go there, and then leave it there, I think. Also, it's very, very high. Oh, here we go. So it says very high. Oh, 8 vehicles. Do we have to have 8 vehicles? Can we edit it then because that's too high? We haven't got 8 vehicles yet. Maybe it's too big. So delete. Maybe we just need to go round in a small little loop and then does that mean it's very high? We'll soon find out. That's very high. 5. There you go, we can do 5 buses, that's good. Interval, we've got an interval of 5 minutes because we've had it too long. 4 minutes to do. 4 minutes is good for me. Now we need to buy some buses. But he said 5 and now it wants 9. Oh, that's just a piss take, isn't it? We can't buy 9 buses. Or we just buy one big bus and then it doesn't need add to depot. Add to depot. Add to depot. No, insufficient what? Insufficient operating points. So not only can I not add loads of buses yet. Oh, well. So I've got to be more experienced. Right, you're now going to delete all changes. Yes, I suppose I will. And now I suppose I will have to do a different bus line when I creating a bus line. It won't let me. So I'm not experienced enough. So fancy that, eh? Fancy not being experienced enough. See what I can do though. I can edit and manage my operation. I can edit some of the lines that are already on there, can't I? So the 101, that's alright, but my 104, if I remember rightly, I think it had a. Why is it no complete line? 5 and 5. It's the interval, isn't it? The interval was way too long. You wanted it to keep running, didn't you? Next step. Next step. Save line. Start there. I wonder if I've messed it up because of the interval. The interval makes it loads more buses on the line. I don't know. We could try and see. Hang on. I might have found my problem here. So we did the, what was it, the 105, wasn't it? I think I just made my one, what was the 104? I think I've just made that a lot longer, haven't I? Yeah, 5 there, 6. So if we do 7 minutes as an interval, that's my problem. So I can start a new line. So let's go back then. Next step, we're already good. Save line. And exit. There you go. So let's do my 105 that I just made. And then let's change the interval. It hasn't been kept that I made, has it? No, not kept it. So we're going to do 106. You go back to changes, yes. Yeah, we're going to create a new line, 106. We said we were going to start down here. We're going to come around here. And we're going to stop. I think we could go all the way up here and we did the interval. Where's my stationary stop at? There. Complete the line. If I change the interval to 13 minutes, then we can actually do this line. So we just need to buy the buses. So we can't buy the buses. I can't afford the buses. That's what it is. Market. But we'll still get the same point. I still can't do it, right? Because I ain't got enough bloody experience points. Right, okay. That's how we do it. Okay, we're working it out. We're getting there. So understanding the game is part of the process, I suppose, isn't it? 104. Complete the line. 5 out of 5 vehicles. Go. Next step. Just confirm everything. Why has it got an exclamation mark? Passenger cover. Is it telling me that we're required 5 vehicles required, all selected, so we're all good. So we can just go back and just drive the buses, then drive the buses. We can get some experience points. Got to level up, got to grind. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be. Change vehicle style. Go to the buses and then we'll cycle vehicle. One of these. 47 vehicles, standing room, that'd do me. Like that. Where's the 104? Is it? There's not 105 vehicles. Vehicle. There's something wrong with our 105, isn't there? Can't find the vehicle. There's our 105, so it could be 104 anyway. Maybe I'm ahead of myself. Maybe just need to get on the bus and get driving, don't we? Decisions. 2, 3. All these locked to me at the moment. Select vehicle. 104 it will be then. We'll start there, I suppose. Time of day. We don't want to start crack of dawn, do we? It's a good time to start. 8:24. That's it, isn't it? Preparation time. We don't really need much, but that'll do. We're ready to get going. Ready to actually drive the bus this morning. Would help, wouldn't it? Just put my camera set for a second. Just get that over. Cover sliding. Okay. Back to the Twitch screen. Actually drive. Look, so we open the. Are they all waiting for me? Have they actually got on yet? They're getting on. They're getting on. They're getting on. Okay. I'm good. 24 seconds ahead. Schedule, so I think we can keep going. We've now figured that we can just drive the bus off like that. Hopefully we're not going to have any more doors sticking because I think it was a me problem. It was a me problem. Probably crash straight away. Look. See, that always looks closer than what it is. Can I get around the first corner without smashing into anything?
The next station is Enziangus. Change here for 101.
Change here for 101. There you go. Red light. We're good. Use the indicator. We're on our way. On our way. 0.4. 1 minute to get there. Red lights are going to have a sip of Essex Tea. Limousine, stop, let. No, I'm not quite with them. Fair enough. The thing is, unlike bus simulator, I don't know if I'm supposed to listen to the passengers, what they want and stuff like that. Oh, go. Signal respected. Speed limit. I need some perfect stops to learn. Assume the perfect stop is in the green. Keeping everything in the green, not hitting everything. That sort of stuff. I would assume anyway. Get there 40 odd seconds early. That's okay. No one waiting there, look. Yeah. Plus, it's a bit of a wide one, isn't it? I collided with a bus. I mean, the bus collided with me. It wasn't my fault, was it? I think. Can't see how that was my fault. I don't think any. Oh, I didn't say that anyone got off, but they did get off. Two people got off. Shut the doors. Our lights have gone off. We've indicated out. Now we're ready to
Das geht ja gar nicht.
Just opening the doors for no reason, I don't know why. Oh, good move, look. Signal respected. There's a mutual arrangement, a mutual arrangement. What was a mutual arrangement?
The next station is Hinnacothig. Change here for 101.
Well, change here for 101. Can we change halfway through? That further up was really late. Here we go, the collision. I didn't turn, well, I didn't think it was me. Stopped at the right stop, but bloody hope so. No one wants to get on our bus. No one likes our bus. They don't like our bus. Maybe it's my driving. Oh, we're ready for that to go. Good indicator out. No, we've got that. Obviously, I haven't done that quite correctly. Wait for the lights to go. Except they're not going. Why are you not going? No? Okay. We think we figured this problem out, but right, maybe we haven't. Shut the doors. That light has not gone on. Why is that light not gone on? Yeah, the bus won't go unless that light goes off. Why is that light not going off? Oh, we're pissing everyone off, including me here. This function is not available in all metal door settings. Maybe we need to turn the all metal doors off. No, that won't work. What the heck is going on? Shut the doors. But we solved this problem. It's got stuck, isn't it? It literally has got stuck. That door does not want to shut properly. So we just turn it off and on again. There's no air conditioning. Yeah, we turned the bus off. Let's try to turn it all back on. Don't work, turn it on and off. Oh, now I've got all the alarms going off. I've broke the bus. Right. Can't do anything, it's like literally crashed. Oh, no noise. Shit. Ignition key. I think what it is. It's the sign of everyone being late. It's that vehicle. I don't know what's happened there. Oh shit, it's still going on. That's the fire brigade coming for me. Bus is about to blow up. We should switch to neutral when turning the engine off. Oh, fucking hell. Good. Oh, God. Okay, now drive. Bus is stuck. Right, hang on then, switch the gears. Oh, this is going to be fun. Drive. Right. So we put it in neutral. We turn the bus on. It says. Right. Now down. Right, it goes our alarms. Cycle through. Does not sound like it wants to go. Parking brake is off. Drive. I don't think it's going to work. Oh, it is. Well, we got going eventually. I don't know what that was about.
The next station is Hinnacothig.
We're,
Change here for 101.
Already. We're not happy with the speed limit. Well, we can earn some XP. I don't know how. We will. We're away. We're away. Panic mode. Over. Oh, we're in the red now. We're 2 minutes behind. You cannot start the engine with a gear engaged. Well, I know that. But it just wouldn't start. Full stop. Did not give me any encouragement that it was actually going. Blimey. Blimey. The dinner bell was definitely going. I mean, it wouldn't have been a problem if it weren't for the bloody doors getting stuck, was it? The doors got stuck, so I had to turn it on and off. I suppose it's proper busting about stuff, isn't it? Something doesn't work half the time. Right, let's go. Let's go. Get some XP. We want some operating points, that's what we want. The operating points. Just level it up gives them. Maybe I need to change my routes a little bit. That's what it is. It's now telling me off because I had the wrong indicator set. Well, I didn't have the wrong indicator set, I just didn't indicate you. No, that's not what I mean. That should always indicate you. Right, what we can do is get going. Because hopefully those lights are going to go off this time, both of them. Yes, we're in business. Always good when both of those lights go off. Right, stopping at a red light. We're only 1 minute 54 behind, so we're caught up a tiny bit. Just late like a normal bus, isn't it? Not running on time. Bus broke down, it weren't my fault, you trapped someone in the door, and I have no idea what happened. See, other simulators, you can actually get out and have a look around and see if someone's lost their luggage or anything like that. This one you can't. So you can't walk the bus. You know, plus it's in German as well, the passengers have worked their way out.
The next station is Ambrunnen. Change here for 101.
Pay the speed limits. Pay the speed limits. These are the tram lights, which we should obey. I suppose we should obey them really. We could have a cup of tea while we're at it, have a few sips. The problem with this is I need a refill quicker because there's just so many opportunities to have a quick sip. Oh, they've changed. I've noticed. Because there's no big green light to let me know. Just people are drinking and driving. Yeah. Right, I've got 40 miles now. I've got to catch up. I'm going to hit that bus, that's good. Speed limit respected. Are we stopping here? We are. There you are, that's not too bad, is it? For a stop. Affected our stops here. As soon as everyone's on board, everyone's off, we're going because we're late. Indicate we're going out. Green light. 23 minutes over.
The next station is Humboldtplatz.
Not very humble, are we? Not very humble. Respect the red light, respect the red light. Right, come on. I don't think there'll be any waiting around for the next line, will there? Maybe we should just drive the original routing that actually break up a little bit. That's very busy. I think we get more points for passengers, I think. We're already stopping here. They didn't have to go very far, did they? We're not hitting the curb at the moment, so that's good. Wrong indicator set on. A few passengers coming on. Busier here.
Ich hoffe, ich verpasse meinen Termin nicht wegen Ihnen.
Quite sure what she just said. I'm trying to think she might have sworn at me. There we go. Indicate out. Oh shit, I did that to her. That's my fault. That was. Didn't wait for the red lights to go on. Oh no. Not again. Wait for the red lights. Go out? Are they going to go out? No, they're not. Right, open the cockpit. You cannot. You need to unlock the cockpit door. You just did. Where's the button? With the button on the dashboard door, you can move. Where's the button? Find the button. There's a button here somewhere. Hazards. Horn. Lots of buttons here that we were needing. All these got some things to do with radio. Oh, we've got radio. Do we have radio? Did I just see a radio? Could have been a radio. Oh my god, it's so fine. No, shush, I didn't want to do that. Did I see a radio? Or did I just dream that?
Morgen.
I think I dreamed that, didn't I? Why would the bus have a radio? They might do. Unlock cockpit door, we found it. Right, we've unlocked it. Open. Can we get out? No, I just thought I'd unlock it for no reason. Can't get out. No, we need to see if we can click. Right, can we actually shut doors? Why is that? Oh. Do you know what? Maybe if we shut that door first. No, it won't let me. Oh, it's like me on the train sitting the other day, couldn't find the wipers. Oh, that light's finally gone off. that? No, it's back on. Oh, you absolute. I have not had this before. Next time you complain about the buses being late, just remember he's locking out this from you. I don't know, I've got to turn it bloody on and off again. Oh my god. Right. Can we manually select, thank you, this one please? No, it won't let me. It won't let me. I don't know what's going on here. Right, so ignition into neutral, turn it off. Talk about I'm gonna be right. It'll be proper late this time. To be more realistic, the passengers should be sweat. They probably are. They probably are. They do make noises. They're just in German, so I don't understand them. You know. But, right, we've got the alarms going again. Albie, just. Doesn't give me the full bit of confidence that that's going, does it? There's no noise, is there? But now the light's off. It's really, really annoying. Passengers are going to be really pissed off. But we're proper, proper late now. Proper late. Look, it's possible they are. We just can't understand them. It's exactly that. I'm sure I've heard an owl or two in the background. It's really obviously break quite hard and you hit someone's head. But yeah, I know. I didn't even. You can't start the engine with gear. I know. That's why I turned it into neutral. Oh, it's the doors. Why is the door decided to open half the time? They're not shut properly.
The next station is Steingus.
Steingus, which is going to be late. Just going to be. It's the alarm. Because you're parking in the traffic. The alarm is just the alarm, isn't it? It's just like frustration. Add to the frustration. Swing it out. Wide vehicle. Good job nothing's coming in it. We're here again. Are we actually going to complete the stop this time? Right, so open the doors. Make sure everyone's off. No one's getting on. Then we shut the doors. Those lights should both go off, not just one, both. And they both go off this time. And then we can go. So it should be that simple. I like this corner being simple. Bloody tight, I tell you. Oh, we're going to hit the curb, we've gone too far. I only touched the curb, just gently, just gently.
The next station is Bernhardstum. Last stop.
Last stop.
Please take your belongings with you.
Yeah, like, thank God for that. Thank God for that. We guess you can get to our final destination. Get there eventually, eh? Eventually. Oh, green. Signal respected. Actually, to be fair, I haven't really hit anything. I did hit one bus, but it wasn't really me hitting it. It was the other bus hitting me. I was literally parked. 3 minutes to get there. And then we need to go and have a quick top up of the tea. Because literally drank it already. So, it's game provides. It's probably that you tuck the doors up when you burn the passenger. Yeah, you're probably right. And just squash the passenger in the doors. It's like, I'm stuck. why the light won't go on. See, in Bus 21, Bus Simulator 21, you could actually walk the length of the bus, and if there was something in between the doors, you had to remove it and stuff like that, or you had to check for lost pack, lost luggage and that sort of thing, property and stuff. You also had to tell people to turn their music down and stuff. This one is just it's German. That's the thing. I was talking to Keris that the way the Germans do things are very efficient. This is efficient. The driver doesn't even have to check tickets or anything. They just get on, and then they have conductors come along, and if you haven't got a ticket and the conductor's on, well then you're in trouble, big trouble. It's a huge fine. Just a little huge one. So that teaches people not to do it, doesn't it? I suppose. I guess there are people that. That's our last stop anyway. So what we're going to do is actually end the line here. Need Keris to translate very much. So we're going to stop the line here. I'm going to put the pause screen on for a second, and I'm just going to get a cup of tea, and then I'll be back. But hopefully we'll be back with a new line, maybe, or something a lot busier, or something like that. But we'll go for that. So we're going to return to menu here. It says, and then it's going to finish the line because we'd finished it anyway. Get some XP, experience gained. Just need some points to buy some buses, so we ain't got enough. We haven't got enough, but we'll be back in a minute. So try not to go anywhere. Try. Then I'll be back with a cup of tea. Maybe make a cup of tea yourself. I'll be back in a moment. See you in a sec. says. Right, let's have a look at manage my operation. This bus is very late. It's very late, honestly. Let's sort this out, right. Put your screen back on. Very late bus, but we're back. I'd say we're back with a bang, but I don't know about that. But let's have a look at manage my operation. I'd love to tell you there's a way that we can hear the passengers in English, but we can't. Audio. They do the announcer, don't they? Trying to see where the. I think it's in personalisation. This bit, isn't it? That's the volume in English, you see. But you can't change. You can't hear the passengers. It's like really strange, isn't it? If you're going to do that, if you're going to allow the announcer to be in English, it's really strange. Missed that one, I think. Manage. Right. Anyway, enough about that. Let's manage the lines because I think we need to change one. Certainly bin that one. We bin it. Delete. I think we need to bin it. Delete. 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 We can't delete the line. How can we delete the line? I'll delete the line there. 105. Delete 104 as well, and then we'll restart with the new line, I think. 101. Excuse me, 101. We can start with 101 and have the 101 come down, can we? It's a multicultural society. You can't force people to speak English. True. It just seems daft having an announcer. You can change the announcer to English, but you can't change the passengers to English. It seems a little daft. Create a new bus line. There you go. We said we were going to start, and we want to make this area. Don't we? We haven't been here, so maybe we can start here. Go this way. Ooh, that line. Do 104. Drive it. It'll be quite a long line actually. And then we go there and it finishes there. It says we need 8 buses. So I think we have 8 to place. We don't. But that's not very good then, is it? Maybe we need to make the intervals a little bit longer. I think that's how we sort of turn down the buses. Do 5. I just want to drive the line, just see what's what. It's only right. So we'll do that. Standard text. Right, 5 buses. 5 buses it is. 1, 2, 3. They are not very happy, are they? Not very happy at all. Right, next. Right, short line. What do we call it? Are we calling it 103? I thought we had a 103. I thought we would skip to 104, weren't we? 104. We'll do the 104. We could, it's a pretty basic sort of line of that. Save line and start game. Oh my god, it's going to actually get started. Right, cycle. Here we go then. Change the vehicle. Oh. Just don't get the doors stuck. We could do our 104 line. Look, there you go. Start there. I don't know if it's going to be any good. Stop. Time of day. Drive the line. Bus isn't always on time. We'll start. Good time day. At midday. Super midday. Do preparation time. Yeah, just don't get the doors stuck. That's the thing. You don't want doors stuck. Bloody doors get stuck all the time. It's not a good thing. They can open. Oh, let them on. They're getting on. Is anyone getting on? I've got a few people getting on. They also need a bit more character variation, don't they? I'll give them that. Right, so we shut the doors now. Oh, we've got 3 doors. Oh shit, there's 3 doors on this one. They can all get stuck. More chance for it to get stuck. That's what my mum used to say to me with electrical stuff. Oh, more chance for it to go wrong, isn't it? It's like anything with an extra button on it. That's what she always used to say. Oh, we don't put the indicator on just yet, do we? Very few individuals. I know he's daft, isn't it? I mean, we keep going. New line. Not been here. I've got 3 minutes to get to the next stop. So not very busy, is it?
The next station is Horson Strait.
Okay, we just need to be a bit busy. Doors are shut, that's good, because they have a habit of opening traffic lights as well. I think it is because I'm using the auto sort of stuff to make it easy for me and not press all the buttons. I mean, I can press all the buttons and learn it all. Isn't the sort of easy sort of drive mode, which is what I'm doing, but I think that's part of the problem. The doors just don't want to do what they're supposed to do. It's all sort of like a few buttons. It depends on how sort of much you press the button down. 3 minutes to get there. We're on time. Love the trees. I do love the setting of the game. Oh, this isn't going to be a limo stop, is it? No one went out. I'll take that. There's no owls in the background, and sometimes you can hear them. There's plenty of chance for a tea, say here. Oh, of course, once I pick up the tea, it'll go green. Use the right indicator. Oh, green. Red again. 0 stop. Move forward a little bit and then stop. Then have our tea. The truck delivery simulator, don't we, Ben? Yodel service or whatever it is, I think, or every. There we go. Got 0.4 kilometre. Get there. 0.4. Nice and slowly. Oh, we're going to indicate. Coming up to. Slowly does it. Slowly does it. We'll look for the lights. We'll look for the lights. Oh, we're about to be late. respected nicely. Thank you. Take that. Speed limit in place. Awesome. I think we're here, and this is the stop. Yeah. I'm actually arriving on time. There you go. We'll get it on. I mean, that woman's got on about 10 times so far. Nowadays, home of every green. Oh, crap. But they shouldn't they? Oh, all doors shut? That's good. Of course, would go red, wouldn't it? Oh, we're levelled up. Oh, those doors again. Are they all going to shut though? That's the thing. Thank you. If she can run faster than the bus, why does she keep getting on? I know she keeps getting on the same buses. So, they need more characters. I will say, I love the game. I love it, but there's obviously flaws you can pick out. But actually, for an experience, it's fine. I quite enjoy it. It's never. Only one I've seen is totally reliable delivery simulator. Is it? Send me a link if you. I'd like to see it. I do. I find these quite therapeutic, and then, like I say, I can have a laugh with them on the stream as well. It's quite fun.
The next station is Rosemarkt.
So I think that's part of the thing as well. Why I enjoy them so much. That's a physics-based one, is it? Oh, yeah, I know the one actually. It's very every. Do you toss packages and people back up? Do you leave them in the safe place like the bin? I've had that. Someone's actually left them in the black bin before they've opened up and put it in the black bin. I did get their message, though, to be fair. But they actually said that they put it in the bin, but that's like, how's that a safe space? And what annoys me is when you get a message saying we left it on a safe space and it's your front doorstep. It's just a safe space. That's the one that really pisses me off a little bit. I mean, it's probably auto sort of static sort of like cues of what they say, isn't it? I mean, they can't help but the software sort of says we left it in a safe space. I'm sure they wouldn't choose to say that we left it on the front doorstep, but it's in a safe space.
The next station is Blikstrape.
Blikstrape, got 56 seconds to get there. Got to put down a little bit. We're allowed to go 50. Of course, there'll be a red light. There'll always be a red light in it. Oh, no, it's going. We can go. We can turn. I find it on Card Shop Simulator that I get lots of what? What do I? Right, we're here on time. Let me cut me off. DPD, well, would just be people moaning that for some reason I won't leave the 1,500 phone in the same place and take pin over door. Yeah. It would be. To be fair to DPD, high value items they don't leave on the doorstep. In my case, they just deliver them to the wrong house. So I know I get a photograph, and if I get it's not every time I get a DPD, because actually the female driver that's driving the vehicle now, that always seems to come around our way. She's actually very good, so I'm not gonna, she hasn't got it wrong yet. But before there was a driver, he literally, I would get a photo. I know it would happen. I'd get a photo. Oh, we left it. Delivered your parcel, photograph, front door. Except it's not my front door, and I know the front door now because we live 27 on one road, and then it's in another road, 27, and we swap each other's parcels. So he gives me his, I get his. when he gets by, because we both got the same postcode, because we're on like the end of the cul-de-sac, and his house is literally just round the corner, so I can see his house from our back garden, but it's not on the same road. And he gets our parcels, and I get his. Almost Christmas Eve, I was waiting for a parcel to come. Where the fuck is this parcel? And notification, look from emails and stuff to say it had been delivered, and then saw the front door, and I was like, for fuck's sake. And then obviously he hadn't come round to give it round. Yeah. I had to go round for it. Just as well, because it was a Christmas present as well for my middle lad. Sorry about the wiping the nose on the street. It's probably been relegated to every other three. Probably. But funny, our female driver that we've got now doesn't make that problem. She doesn't. I've not had it yet. I'm sure it will happen eventually. But actually look at the actual address properly and realise it's the wrong road. You know, might be the same number, but it's the wrong road. I know they're close. It's the reason the same postcode, but should we go? Oh, hang on, the doors are all open. No, two lights are on. One light, all off for a minute there. For a minute, I thought we were going to have a problem. Right, so we're getting ready to move once that red light goes. Correct indicator used. We'll get some BSP. I assume that means XP. Bus simulator. Not bus simulator though, is
The
it?
next station is Eglandsdorf. Change here for 3.
Change here for 3. We're a long way. But I do find these very, very, very positive simulators. Because, you know, it's just something about just sort of relaxed sort of simulators, really. And I know I have a laugh and I get cross as well, and stuff like that. But it's good fun. You make your own fun in simulators, that's the thing, don't you? There you go, you get on now. We're a little bit early, we've got a minute. We're a minute early. Look at that, eh? Say, bus, it's not accurate, we're early. They're all walking off. Look at those characters, yeah? You're seeing them? Now let's see who's on our bus. I bet some of them are on our bus. It's a long bus, isn't it? Christ, it's one of these big bendy buns, isn't it? Look, it is. Shut the doors. You may be paying Watch Simulator 2 whilst watching your stream. That's alright, buddy. You go ahead for it. They have to be careful as they get charged for costed queries. Can't prove it was the right place and process followed. Yeah, I bet they get. We all have a laugh at that about, but I bet they get into the drivers do get into trouble. We all, you know. The customer service has got to be the customer service, and they've got to stand issues and standard sort of scripts of what they say. And as long as you get your parcel at the end of the day, job done, isn't it? But yeah, I reckon the drivers get into trouble. Yeah, I mean, you would know, with that, but I'm sure you don't chuck someone's TV over their fence or something like that. You know, I'm sure you're a very, very good delivery driver. But it's like I think it is the fact that the words and the cards say we left your vehicle, in a safe space, and the messages say in a safe space. So if you're told to leave it on the doorstep, but let's face it, all delivery drivers now do it, don't they? Leave it on the doorstep. I mean, they can't sit there and wait for someone to be in, can they? So unless it's a high value item, it goes on the doorstep, doesn't it? And we hope that everyone in the world is honest, and most people are, because the amount of parcels I go past and stuff like I see on the doorstep, you know, and I don't think, I think years ago that you wouldn't have left them on the doorstep. So they've always talked about years ago, oh, you should live in the sort of 80s, 90s. I don't think you could leave something on the doorstep in the 80s and 90s, but you can now. This is kind of like staying. It seems to be sort of standard practice, doesn't it? But yeah, I understand it. I think it's just the wording of some of the cards sometimes that we left in a safe space. That's the wording. That's what you get. So then you look for a safe space, then you're tucked behind the bin. Now, yeah, it's a safe space. No one's going to look for it. But neither is the person that, you know, only on doorstep if they specifically say it as they can't claim. Then that's it. That's it. A lot. I mean, the Royal Mail leave it on the doorstep now as well. Unless it's recorded, it's left on the doorstep. I mean, Amazon just leave it on the doorstep, which is what makes me, when you go to a car boot, or if you see these car boots and they've got these lucky prize sort of bags and stuff like that, you know, and there's always these Amazon and whatever sort of parcels and whatever, and loads of, they must have been nicked, unless you can buy them in bulk, sort of deliver, you know, parcels that, you know, have been lost and whatever, that come back to Every that never claimed or whatever. Can you buy them in bulk and then take them to a car boot, or is it literally that is someone that's nicked loads of parcels and then trying to sell them on a car boot undelivered? Amazon, Every, etc. They kind of just do it. Amazon are lethal. They just leave it on the doorstep. And you literally do walk past, and you think, you know, anyone could just nick that. They could. I know we all have these Ring doorbell cameras and stuff like that. It's got to take some balls just to walk up to someone's door and just nick something as well. But it must happen. You know, like I say, all these parcels that are at the car boots and whatever left on the side. You know, where you go all lucky dip, don't know what's in the bag. Lucky, you know, a couple of quid here and there. You've got to question whether they've been nicked, don't you? It's simple as that. Someone has literally gone around in a white van, grabbed all these parcels up on the side of the road. You can't help but think that they might have been nicked. But maybe there is a thing that, you know, all these parcels have been sitting there for ages and won't get undelivered. You know, maybe. Anyway, tea, Essex Tea, as always, standard. I need to create a whole outfit, don't I? I need the t-shirt and everything now, don't I? Essex Tea t-shirt. Or Tiptree jam cap. Tiptree jam cap. That's what I'm going for next. Bit of merch. Right, let's drive. We can drive. Wrong indicator. Oh shit, I haven't actually didn't realise the indicator was on.
The next station is Jacob de Sutstream.
T-shirt, yeah. It was a regular on a Black Friday. I bet. Every year, without fail, the depot would get robbed on Saturday night with peak starts. I bet. And you'd be amazed how people would just walk straight in there and all the security and stuff like that. People, and plus there's, I mean, we had one around here where people's poster was getting nicked. And this was Royal Mail, where the police did investigate, and they did catch the person apparently that was doing it. So, and lots of people complaining that, you know, poster was being nicked. I mean, ours got nicked quite a few times. I mean, so it must happen. Someone must think, oh, well, that went red, it went yellow, and then it didn't go green. I didn't imagine that. It went red, it went yellow, but it didn't go green. Oh, there's a bus there. Just honk our horns, say hello. DPD is like Fort Knox electrified alarms, fences. I bet. It shouldn't it? I mean, they carry, Christ, it's the amount of stuff that they carry As well, a DPD are known for doing lots of phones, aren't they, and stuff like that. It's usually what people use with phones and TVs is usually DPD. Having said that, I will say we once had a TV not delivered. I was thinking, where's my phone? Where's my TV been delivered? Why has it not been delivered? Because it was out for delivery and all of a sudden it wasn't delivered. They said it was delivered and then it went back to not delivered. And when I phoned up, they actually sort of said, with an issue with your parcel, it was smashed. TV, it got smashed with TV. It got smashed. It was an insurance TV as well, so we had it sent out from like New Roll sort of thing. Because one of my kids at the time, he was only small, but he grabbed hold of my mobile phone and thought it'd be a good idea to lob it at his old brother. And the old brother moved, obviously, and it went straight at the TV screen and smashed the TV screen. So we claimed on insurance for that. Because I actually had to claim for the phone as well, because he cracked the phone screen as well. So we claimed for both, which we got both as well, accidental. But the TV never arrived. It got smashed on the way, apparently. It came a few days later. Another brand new TV. But, we might be late for this one. We've been stopped at red lights. We can stop at another red light. Baying them. I can just drive through them. Nothing's coming, is it? Oh, here we go. 0.3 kilometres. We might get there in time, actually. Oh, we're over the speed limit now. 0.2. Yeah, we made it. We made it. To be honest, I could do about 30 phones myself each day, so you can't imagine how to be careful. We'd only have to fuck up one to ruin a month's money. Exactly. It's things are well packaged these days. I will say that, but I suppose there's always one there. It's a lot of money in it. 30 phones. Imagine a 30 phones, and let's face it. If you look at a brand new handset, they're grand, aren't they? Let's face it. If they're brand new, that's how much they are to buy brand new, isn't it? So 30 of them there, that's 30 grand. And yeah, I can imagine. Really could imagine that messing up, especially penalised and whatever. Do you get penalised for being late? Just out of interest. So when they give you an hour slot or whatever, your parcel will be delivered between such and such and such and such. Do you get penalised for being late? You still deliver a parcel, but say you delivered it about half hour late. Would you get penalised for that? Oh, the doors are shut in. We let everyone out? I think we did. I might have been too quick. Right, the lights are all off. We can indicate out and go. That wasn't too bad, was it? Just moan a little. So you don't get penalised for, say, you could be 30 seconds early and have to wait if, yeah. I was going to say, so your parcel's delivered between, say I've got a parcel that needs to be delivered between 1 and 3, and you're on schedule or whatever, and actually you're early, you can't deliver that parcel early. Is that a thing? You just can't. So say you've delivered everything else, and that you're 20 minutes early, you can't deliver that 20 minutes early. You have to sit around somewhere and wait. Creeping forward slowly. Creeping forward. If you're constantly late, they would, but generally 95% within an hour. Okay. So you have a quota, and I suppose if you're within out of that quota, that's when you get into trouble. So it's like it averages, is it? Because I didn't know this when my son worked at Tesco, our local Tesco. He helped out at Tesco's over the Christmas period last year, and they do the old picking and packing and the scanning of, they have a quota of how many items you need to pick, when you're picking someone else's delivery, part of shopping and for delivery, and they have a quota. You're supposed to do it in so much time per, per minute or something. I think he said it was something like about 40 odd items within a minute or something, and it's like that's what they wanted or something. I can't remember exactly. You get a little device and it scans it and it tracks your speed of what they expect. And then he said if you don't do what they expect, get a bollocking. He said that was just at Christmas. So I can imagine. All your little electronic devices you have these days track everything, don't they? I mean, they're great.
The next station is Clement Street.
Clement Street, okay. Next station is Clement Street. We're off to another red light. Red light! DPD, you have to set stop time, for example, 2 minutes per house, and it calculates what you think it would take to drive from one house to the next. Yeah. Does it often get it right though, the calculating of the drive and stuff? I know it's electronic all these days, but I know years ago you had literally they employed someone to map the routes, didn't they? So now it's all electronic. I suppose it's all done by. That's why you have it in 2 minutes. Yeah. So now it's all done by. I assume Google and whatever that calculates your route and stuff like that. But I know beforehand they used to employ planners, didn't they? Plan routes for you and stuff like that. If you get stuck, you have time in traffic. Yeah, I suppose it's accumulation, isn't it? That's why you coming up to a busy time of year for you, buddy. It'll soon start, won't it? Black Friday. I suppose it starts from Black Friday, doesn't it? Black Friday and then Cyber Monday and all that lot. Oh no, doors are getting stuck again. No. Oh, they're off. They're off. We can go. We're only a minute over now. Oh, we've got 1:54. Gives you about half an hour before set time and half hour after. Yeah, I think that's the best thing, isn't it? If you arrive early, where you just listen to something, I suppose, podcast or something. You must have that sort of stuff where you're all lined up in playlists and whatever. There we go. Brings it round.
The next station is Helpswake.
Helpswake. I bet. It's already pretty busy. But to be honest, can be quicker delivering than as the addresses are usually more compact. I can imagine they're all a bit more close together, aren't they? AirPods are essential, I bet. Can't go anywhere without them, Charles Daver. Definitely not. Right. 0.5. Shit, we've got to look. I'll get there. Cool. Is this a straight road, which I think it is, pretty much. No red lights yet. Over the speed limit now. Cool. 0.3, we're going to arrive. Nice. Except we're not going to get caught by a red light. Red light. So you can easily do 30 to 40 much without taking much longer. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, build close together. Take no time in it. Once you're in the flow, in it, I bet it keeps you fit as well, on and out as well. You'd be surprised how fit you get, I suppose, getting in and out of the van and whatever.
Was soll denn das?
Gibt's ja nicht. Was der zusammenfährt.
I know my dad used to, back in the day, he used to do milk flow rounds, and he was proper fit, and that was just by on the milk float round, running around we used to do. He famous for that part. Up the old food. I suppose on the other hand, if you're sitting around, you have more time to eat, and that's kind of important. Right, 28 seconds over. Wait for those lights to go. Good, they're gone. We've indicated. Good. Correct indicator. Telling me that you're using the correct indicators, Dave. We're alright. It's all the crap, mate. Well, that's the problem is, in today's world, is that everything has gone up, hasn't it? And they always go promote healthy eating. And let's face it, healthy eating's a good thing. It really is, and stuff like that. But all this crap that they reckon you could do this and this and cook your own food. But if you've only got literally 20 minutes or half hour and you've been out for a long day at work or something like that, do you really want to shove some, spend the half hour cooking, or could you just put something in the oven and then just go off and have a shower, come back down, that sort of thing? You couldn't you? It's so much easier. That's the problem. Is also the other problem is all the healthy food, the healthy snacks, and all that sort of thing you can have on the go. They're buying. They are expensive compared to what you can pick up. Now, if you pre-prep your own and stuff like that, then great. There you go. That's the point. You don't have the time. Most mornings you're about 7:30 and don't get home until about that every night. So exactly. So you don't want to then, right now, I'm going to cook for an hour or whatever. I know we all would, but it is a timing. So I'm not, I totally understand. These people that push all healthy. I get it. I understand it. We should all do it, but it doesn't fit everyone's lifestyle, does it? And the problem is they make the on-the-go healthy food very expensive compared to the stuff that is. It should be the other way around, shouldn't it? It should be the healthy stuff is cheaper than the other stuff. All the good stuff that we like should be more expensive, and the healthier stuff should be cheaper. And then that's the way it should work. But it doesn't work like that, does it? It's the same as saving the environment. If everyone wanted to save the environment, and we're talking businesses here, they would make the products, all the eco stuff that costs about £8 or £9 in the shop for your washing, that we'd all love to buy and help out the society and whatever and environment, but we can't afford it, so we buy the cheaper stuff at £3. Everyone does it, unless you're made of money. Everyone does that. It's only the same sort of stuff. There ain't that much different in terms of sort of packaging or sort of cost to make it, really. So why make a market out of it? Why not? If we really want to save the planet and all this stuff, make all that stuff cheaper, and the stuff that's not so good more expensive, and then that's the way you do it, surely. But is there getting into politics here slightly, aren't we? Going to politics, I can talk to you about the local sort of independent party around the corner from us, which fabulous people. Oh, they don't do it anymore, but beforehand, we talk about things, how much things cost and stuff like that. They go, oh, we just secured a grant. We've got £11,000 to replace 10 bins in our local area. I was thinking, fucking 10 bins. 10 bins are costing like 10 or 11 grand. It's like, just give me the money. I'll go around and put a few bins up. I'll keep the rest, thank you. You know what I mean? It's it's crazy how much the money goes. It's same with like the funding of lollipop ladies and stuff. They cost £50,000 for them just to come out and survey a lollipop lady. When you need a lollipop lady, 50 grand. You know, crazy prices sometimes. These sort of stuff. Anyway, enough politics. Let's go. Late. Oh no, the lights on. Let's go. Let's go. 1 minute 50 odd seconds to get there. Plenty of time.
The next station is Lillian Street. Change here for 102.
But you know what I mean about sort of like things that are good for you and stuff like that. Just little treats and stuff like that that you crave. Like, for instance, like I know I have and stuff like that. They're lovely, they're great, and I would still buy one. Again, that's fine. I definitely would. I love that. It's like with a love. But they should be more expensive, and the healthier option should be cheaper. That's not the other way around. It's just a marketing sort of dream, isn't it? Sort of business dream. It's the same with gluten free. I mean, if you're a celiac, for example, you can't eat. Oh, hang on, we get through there. We got through there in time. Just change. Oh shit, we hit something. I turned too early. My bendy bus. Bendy bus hit the traffic light. Oh god. It took a while though for me to hit something, but eventually. But no, if you're gluten free, for example, you know, you buy a loaf of bread, and it's like what, £3 or £4, and it's tiny as well, and it don't cost that much to produce. It's just a bit more bendy now, I know. Don't worry about the bus, don't worry about the delivery driver. I did have a delivery driver. Funny the traffic light, the pole holds it, did not move. It should crumple, shouldn't it? We're a little bit over now, 0.1. We're obeying the tram stop as well, but just a little bit more bendy now, indeed. See, that is my problem. I mean, let's face it, right? So you've got a washing up liquid that is what, 50p a pound, or you could buy the most, you know, this eco-friendly one for £4. If you don't have a lot of money, you are not going to buy the eco-friendly one, are you? Let's face it. You could say that £3 or £4. You will. That's my point with the economy and stuff like that. Just make that sort of stuff cheaper, not a market for it. You know, you'd be surprised how the rich would just buy the 50p ones. Honestly, they wouldn't buy the more expensive stuff. I say I do my bit now and again, but it's not sustainable. You know, it's like sellotape as well. They now have a friendly sellotape, don't they?
The next station is Blumenmarkt. Last stop. Please take your belongings with you.
You know, it just mind boggles sometimes why they make such a you know, a killing from these sort of things. I've got a feeling this might be the last stop. I might have said that was the last stop. 6 minutes. 6 minutes for a cup of tea. Oh, traffic light. When you need a red light, you don't get one. We get a fine for going too slow. You have to do what you do a bit, get here early and stop. Bloody hell, look, couldn't only get getting green light earlier. Now we've got bloody red lights. Red lights everywhere. Indicating. Do a bit of got today, mate. Are they playing today? Oh, it didn't indicate, it's telling us off.
Guten Tag.
Good talk. There you are, understood that one. I understood that one. Right, so we've got a few minutes. We're out of early, to be fair. At least that's if I am, I get them to reduce my times. Not this early, eh? That's it, you manage your times and stuff, I suppose. And so we've got a 4-minute wait. You see that? That's the only problem with this, isn't it? Is that you talk about home tomorrow. Is that on the TV? I'm not much of an Arsenal fan today. I don't even know who we're playing. Oh no, I do. We're playing Palace. I'll tell a lie. I do know who we're playing with Palace. And I think it's today as well. I just don't know if it's on the box. Find out it's not today. It's Sunday. I know we've got Palace. That Palace at home. Be interesting. Tottenham at home to it. It's always on the TV with us. He says always on the TV in your house. He's got one of those little. Oh, shoot me! Pulled up nicely. Well, I'll be fair. To be fair, we watched the one team in Essex on TV quite a lot these days. Now they seem to be on TV quite a lot. By the Sky Plus, which is nice. But I like watching the League 2. What I find it much more honest. I like the Premier League. Don't get me wrong. I like the Premier League, but the bar stuff really interrupts. I can confirm. You can confirm for tonight. A share for a friend. How you get on with your photo stuff, and do you get much time to do all that now? At the moment, but they used to do all the notifications and stuff like that. I don't see much of your TikTok anymore. Not that I actually use TikTok that much these days. That might be why. But do you get much time for that? I know it's like a little side hustle of yours, if you like. How you get on with that? That's what I was thinking. Not really. That's that tired. Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's good to have these little things to do, but you've got to have time for it, and sort of time takes over. You always think you can have more time and stuff like that, but it becomes a long day, doesn't it? 7 till 7 sort of thing. And knackered by the end of it. And you've got to spend time with the missus and the family and that sort of thing. Not enough bit to go around, is there? For side projects. Not enough bit to go around. And that comes with the gaming as well, I suppose. You're not getting much time on the gaming front. Right, we've got a minute to wait. But yeah, I need to find out if you can. Then I'll shoot you off today. That's why you're watching. Our Arsenal on the box. The box today. Is it today? I know you've got Crystal Palace. I have weekends off. I have to think coming up. I'm taking back Sunday. How far is that? Because I'm trying to remember where you said it was. Manchester. Manchester. To play. I did 80 miles round trip, yeah, 40. Yeah. That's the thing, you've got to travel 40 to get him and then 40 back in it, so it's 80, so that's a good hour. And I say it's a good hour and 20 minutes in it, but it's longer in it, but it's because it's traffic. I remember going up to Salford, and there was a lot of traffic around that way. Lots of traffic. You didn't move very far, so I suppose it's like London, really. don't live in London, so but I know London traffic's exactly the same, so I can imagine going from one city to another city. But we're getting ready to set off. I'm using Salford. That's a good place, Salford. It's really, I like Salford. I won't lie, it's a nice place. Very well built up.
The next station is Lillian Street. Change here for 102.
Countryside and stuff like that. But city living has its benefits. What the heck? What the is she doing? I say it's a she, it's a he, isn't it? From the bottom, it looked like a she. Did they want to get out? Did I leave too early? Sorry! You're gonna have to go sit down! You're not getting out! Trapped! Self-contained takeout, so there, he's okay there. Awesome, awesome. You can't judge people by the bottom. Look to the bottom, honestly! Oh, you look like a... Is he an Evertonian as well? I assume he is. Because there's a lot of people that go to universities. They like to go to watch their sort of like localish team where they're living as well. So he wouldn't go and watch Salford on the off chance then as well. Because they're doing well. League Two this season. I mean, last season they were close to sort of relegation sort of side of things, but this season they're doing quite well. They're up there, and they don't charge a lot as well. But to be fair, for a game of football, all student life is different, isn't it? Oh, I have to wipe my nose, kids. God, I say hay fever. It's not hay fever. My beard needs a trim because I've got some little nostril hairs that just, well, moustache hairs even, and they're just going up. You'd have to take it. Yeah, I understand that. It's not really. You can go up for a Tuesday night, is it? Get home at 7 and just you can't. Yeah. And then it's the weekend. It's like you travelling all that way, and just to go and watch a game. I suppose you could, but you have to make a sort of day of it, wouldn't you, or a half day of it, or whatever. That's a long period. Doors, what? Doors, open doors 1 and 2 manually. Not do so by pressing. Why? Just, why is it 1 and 2? No, they can off. They want to get out. Why do they want to get out? Why don't we go? Right. Oh no, we're doing this again, aren't we? 1, 2. Red light off. No. No, it's off. We can't move yet anyway. But it's not available. Oh, will you fuck off with the doors open? Yeah, exactly. You never know what you're doing there. Honestly, they really want to go, don't they? They keep opening the doors. Oh, we can go. Right, we're kidnapping them. It's like, oh no! Doing it again! Shut. Got lights off. Oh, come on. It says you can do so pressing X and Y, but it won't work. It's all, oh come on, this is ridiculous. Stuck at a bloody green light and we can't get off. Oh yeah, National League, I won't ask, I'll tell you what, I won't ask which team, message me which team. We're stuck again, aren't we? The doors don't want to open. So its function is only, it's telling me that we can open the doors. I'm going to have to turn the bus off. I'm going to have to turn the bus off again. We're stuck. Doors, turn this off and get off. For fuck's sake. You're going to get off the bus, get off. Right. Now shut. Move away from the doors, please. One light off. No. It's definitely the auto stuff. Are you going to the town centre, Pet? I'll leave my daughter there. She has my prescription. Won't go away. The vehicle, in this vehicle, you have to operate doors 1 and 2 manually. I would, but it don't work. Right. Right, here, 1 and 2 manually. Here, it's not working. It's not working. Release doors. There you go. It's not working. Nothing I can do. Right, we'll open them. Look, they're open. Look, that one don't want to open. Look. Why don't they want to open? I'll turn the cars on and off in a minute. Literally holding up the traffic. How you doing, Karis? You can tell me all I like about opening the doors, but it's not opening the doors. Oh, it's because it's on auto and it just doesn't like it. So, we know the solution for this when this happens. So now what we do is we put it into neutral, and then we turn the bus off. We tell it to piss off. I'm literally murdering him. I don't know why it doesn't work. And then what we do is now we're in neutral. We turn the bus on, get the alarms going. We hear the siren code in a minute. We go through the cycle of the engine too. We try and turn it on. It doesn't sound like it's turned it on, but it does. And then we stick it into drive. And then hopefully that'll clear the problem once we shut. It won't, because there was one door, 2 doors. No. How annoying. Right. Open the door. Right, that door says like, now open it. The function won't open. So we'll open 1 and 2, but it won't. It's because it's an auto mode. We change it, the settings just to we change it halfway through. I wonder. Manual options, gameplay. Can we do the doors here so we can force the automatic doors? We turn the doors off. Nickel dependent, bus braking, automatic release doors, open doors. There you go. Off. Automated door controls off. You have unapplied settings. Do you want to apply them? Yes. So if we do that, now we should be able to. The function. I've just turned it off. He says he turned it off. I turned it off. Also, you're indicating right. The game not let you move unless you indicate left. You are correct, but it's not making a difference. It'll do it now, won't it? Yeah, so the door lights are just coming on. So what I'll do is if I just do that, so I've turned them off, the lights should all go on and off, which they have been doing. Now if I indicate left, it won't let me move because that light's on. So no matter what I do, oh! There you go. Literally forced it. I don't know what was up with there. It's a little thing with the game. It really is terrible. Thank you, Karis. I have to force it. Be forceful. But now we're massively late then. Massively late. Amazing how a simulator that is nice and calm and collective brings out emotions and stuff. Just had a jam. I know, honestly, Keris, I tried that 1,001 times, it would not work. It's like when the wife says to me, "You won't do this, you won't do that. Can you just take a look at it?" And it does the first time. What is up with the world like that, eh? Really, really annoying though. It's like I forced it. I think it might have been because they wanted to get out and they couldn't. Because I drove off early at the stop, maybe. Now I'm late. But we can go, we can indicate. Good fun watching Dave get angry, that's amazing. Do you recognise this part of Germany, Keris? What is it? Lilienstraat. Lilienstraat, ever heard of that? Oh, get too fast. Get too fast. I've actually only hit one thing as well. Not too bad. Just the door thing is annoying. That's, you live here. You actually live in Lilienstraat. Yeah. Oh no, why does it come up saying wrong gear? Oh. See, it's oh no, hang on. There are people on the streets. It's actually quite quiet. We were saying about the area being quite quiet. Is it quite quiet where you are then? Even though it's looks like a city centre or a town centre, it's quite quiet where you are. Oh, green. Half asleep. Half asleep. So 3 minutes 50 on over. I live in Bumblefuck, so yeah. So is it a fair recreation, this game, of these sort of things? The roads, do they look like this vaguely? Obviously, it's not going to be. Is this what they look like? The trams are all over the place. I should check that no one's actually wanting to get off this time. It's actually open to move. Right, we get going this time. We take left to go left. Wait for the doors to shut. Oh, here we go. Right, they are. Oh, they're shut. Go. Lots of trams. It looks very Dutch, yeah. I would absolutely love for a British one. I would, nice tall townhouses. I'd love for like a British. Hang on, with me. Yes, chap.
Where's my cargo jeans?
I don't know.
You put them in a wash.
Airing cupboard.
You didn't put them in my room, did you?
No, I don't think so. Try the airing cupboard. Right, there you go. Red light, tram light. Red light, tram light. Expo combo active. Oh, how we've kept up the combos, I don't know after all this. Oh, green. Let's go. 2 minutes 50 over.
The next station is Helpswijk.
Tiptree. Is that a nice place? I can see that light up in green, but it's not, is it? It's not, basically. Speaking of Germany, guess who got her permanent residence card sorted this week? Nice, well done. I guess it was you. Permanent resident of Germany now, eh? How long have you been there? Oh, how's the politics over there? Because in this country it's just like massively divided. Just right. don't know why so many people get so angry about everything. Literally everything, even plastic boxes. For fuck's sake, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds moaning about their plastic box. For fuck's sake, it's great. 8 years. Nice, 8 years. Permanent resident. Congratulations, Keris. Ow! See, I heard that. Are opening? Are all doors open? Are they all open? I don't know. Oh my god, someone's got around the other side of the bus. Why did you do that? Why would you want to do that? Right, we shut the buses. Wait for those lights to go off. 2, there we can move. We indicate out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Shut those doors again. Oh, it's good when it works. It's brilliant when it was. Up until Brexit, I didn't need such a thing, but then the Gavins needed their No Foreigners Crusade. Indeed, indeed, credits. Congrats, indeed.
The next station is Clement Street.
It's amazing how we classify things in this country, isn't it? But, you know, it's alright. Don't apply to us. We're British. Don't apply to us. The fact that we invaded Spain and insist that they speak English. Indeed, let's go. Turn around. Try not to hit every little thing. All the way up to level 13. Hopefully it means we'll be able to buy some more buses. Catch up 3 minutes over though. Falling really. Give doctor wages to do. Travel along nicely. Ow! That was no limousine stop, was it? So make sure that they're all out. Mind the doors. Mind the doors. See, lights all off. No. We're forcing it. Right, I'm sorry, you're getting stuck again, so we had to really ram it, force it. You're shutting. Stuck. Coming with me. Whether you like it or not. Michael Jackson is back. Ow! There's lots of owls. Not too many of them actually today, have we? Not too bad. Like I say, I haven't crashed much. And there's not been too many owls, just problems with doors instead. Fabulous game though, really, for a simulator, I really am enjoying it. I mean, there's so much more it could do, don't get me wrong. It could sort out the doors, it could sort out a bit more traffic and whatever. It could, you know, more people. But apparently there is a mode, there is a setting that I found out just a little bit, I was just having a quick Google on my phone. And that is, I'm in medium setting, and you can actually turn up the setting for a bit more traffic. And I'm just wondering if that would allow, you know, for more people as well. Who knows? You know, apparently it's sort of like for vehicles and stuff like that. I might turn it up. I'm just worried it might start affecting
the next station is Jacob de Sut Street.
Oh bullshit! No, it looked like I was going to hit the curb. So I think that's in the middle. Might turn that on in a minute. See if we can. Turn up the difference of vehicle and stuff like that. There is a setting. Whether it will do it mid-game, I don't know. sight to strut. So if I was walking down your sort of streets where you sort of live, Keris, the city centres obviously, is this what it would vaguely look like? Someone was sort of just drawing it vaguely. Right, I'm going to look at these settings. We'll pause it for a minute. Now the gameplay settings. Now there is a. This is gameplay set destination displays automatically. Yeah, we don't want to be doing anything like that. Bus custom steer, right? Vehicle easy mode. Yeah, we're happy with that. AI trams, AI cars on. Why are there no AI cars? There were plenty of AI cars around. Pride changes. But there is a general. Yeah, we're uploading them, but there wasn't. Small graphics. There we are. Graphics. Amount of vehicles. High. I'm just wondering if this will affect the game, whether there's suddenly you get loads of cars suddenly spawned, or whether it's going to be a new sort of thing. It's wider, but it looks like that. I'm going into town today. I'll take pics. So that'd be awesome to see some pics compared to this. Best story was the bloke complained about it being disgusting that someone who looked foreign speaking in their own language on the bus. Outraged until it had pointed out that he was speaking Welsh. But this is it. Get people complain about everything, don't they? It does my head in how gammon-like people are. Right, on the way forward. The thing is, they don't consider themselves gammon as well. That's the thing. A lot of these people, I'm gammon. I'm not racist. I'm not this. I'm not that. But don't get me wrong. I generally think that you know you can be racist no matter what colour of your skin or whatever. You can be racist, but you have to point out the fact that you have to know that you're being racist. You can't just go, it's me, isn't it? I'm not racist. Racist is making a big comeback. It very much is. It's really awful as well. But it's found in so many different ways as well. It's dreadful, honestly. Like to be, you know, inclusive of people. That's the thing. We want to be. Everyone sort of is welcome, not this massive divide that we've got at the moment. It's awful. Getting worse as well, isn't it? It's just such a shame. I'd love to say it's just the UK as well. I'm sure it's making a bit of a comeback in Germany as well. Keris and whatever. At least that's what would be perceived. That it's not just a UK thing. It's a world thing where it seems to be good to hate and you know, look at other people. What they've got to be jealous, because a lot of it is jealousy as well. And the people that are sprouting it are the people that wouldn't give a fuck anyway. So we really would. Traffic light. Not ignore the traffic light.
The next station is Eglandsdorf. Change here for 3.
Yeah, so it is. It's awful. These people that sprout it, they really wouldn't give a fuck. So they don't care. They don't live in our world, do they? That's it. They don't struggle for paychecks. And they can afford literally everything. They can eat out every night if they wanted to, and swan off a holiday every few weeks. They want to tell us how it is literally the whole Rupert Murdoch picture, isn't it, of him sitting there with all his cookies, and then there's a foreigner there and a worker there, and he's like, "Well, you're taking my cookie." Yeah, he's got a huge part. That is exactly how it works, isn't it? My name is India, which is rare for here, and they're the nicest neighbours you can ask. Exactly. Don't get me wrong. You always get the few. You'll get the few no matter what, you know. But they're really nice. You know, I don't understand it. I don't, and you know, I hate to say Gary Neville is right, but I do think a lot of the problem is middle-aged white men causing the problem. I do. I don't like to agree with him, but I do think that it's half the problem. Sometimes we're too quick to have a moan rather than look at ourselves and go, "Oh, hang on, maybe we're half the problem as well." He is 100% right. You know, very true. And like I say, I don't like to say he's right. I actually quite like him as a pundit. I think he's quite a good pundit, actually, as a footballer as well. And he's got some sense in him when it comes to sort of politics and whatever. I mean, people are trying to use the fact that he in Manchester, was his hotels or something. I know he opened up for foreigners and for people during COVID, no matter what. You know, he was getting people on the street, but people had a moan at themselves because he talks about inclusivity, including people, and yet his jobs were, you know, he advertised something as, you know, jobs for Manchester people. You know, but he didn't mean, you know, people as in white people or only living, you know, you're born in Manchester. He meant people that live in Manchester. That's what he meant. But people are so literal with things and sort of assume that's what he meant. But he meant just jobs for people locally. That's what he meant. It's really, people's words get sort of interpreted, don't they? It's a bit like we can go into the gaming side of it and get misinterpreted when they go about, oh, we're not putting the prices up. It doesn't. It's not literal. We're not putting the prices up forever. Prices go up. Not saying that Xbox and Microsoft are right because I'm the greedy bastards or whatever. But when you say a statement, well, we're not putting the prices up, that doesn't mean forever. And when they say, oh, we're going to release a few games on PlayStation, that doesn't mean that's only for. It just means for the time being we're only doing 4. It doesn't mean forever, does it? You know. Good morrow, all. Good morrow. How you doing, Games Guru? How's things, buddy? Are you working today? Do you work every weekend? We're up early. We're driving the buses. We're 5 minutes over schedule. It's Saturday indeed. Ow.
Was anders is so long here.
Silly question that. In other words, yes. Right, so we can shut the doors, he says. Okay, left, wait for all the lights to go out, and then we're away. We're away. I think Xbox is too generous with Game Pass, which is the problem. There's a lot of choice, isn't it? I mean, I'm one for the highest tier ultimate. That annoys me a little bit because personally, I have no interest in Fortnite, and I'm not interested in the Ubisoft stuff because I own everything. But if you didn't own everything and you used everything, fabulous, fantastic deal. Absolutely amazing deal. But for me, it's a bit expensive. I won't lie and say it's, for what you get, brilliant, absolutely amazing. My biggest issue is they never got this family pass out, did they? They never got the family pass out. And I don't look at the game prices. I remember the game for the Mega Drive, or as the Mega Drive, we paid 40 quid, and they said everyone was going to be 50 quid. Everyone was going to be 50 quid. It didn't really happen as well. To be fair, I think everything pretty much remained 40 quid. You got the odd game that went 50 or 60 quid, but and I think that's the same with gaming now. You have the standard games that okay, we've talked about 40 or 50 quid. They've been about 40 quid anyway. Okay, they've gone up a little bit, as with everything. But it's not too bad. Yeah. Family Pass. There's no Family Pass on the Xbox, is there? Because it's when you have 2 consoles, it's great. When you have a third, you end up with a problem, don't you? But we'll say it is a fabulous. I'm not knocking Game Pass at all. I love it. It's brilliant. Suits me to a T. Except, you know, I always want to pay a little bit cheaper than that. But I don't criticise the price of games 56. I will criticise GTA if they think they can go to GTA. They think we can start paying £100 or even £200, which has been rumoured, which is ridiculous. Some people try and suggest that it's worth the money. Now, don't get me wrong. If you can argue anything's worth the money, you can go, well, what would you rather? A game that's going to keep you entertained for 5, 6, 7 years, or go to the cinema a few times? Well, I'd rather the game. So you can argue it and and say that that works, but you're still allowed to criticise and say it's still a little bit too much. You know, that's what I think. Yeah, I would not be paid £100 for any game. Well, that's what they're rumouring. The GTA 6 is going to come in at £100 and to argue that it's going to be a lot. You can share Game Pass with multiple people on the same console, but not multiple, because that's the thing. That's the problem that I have. I have the problem where I have. We're all gamers in this family, apart from the wife, and even then she's a gamer, but she's just not really playing on the Xbox that much. Occasionally, City Skylines and all that sort of stuff. But in regards to sort of the Xboxes, I have to have 2 subscriptions to Game Pass, basically, because I've got my console downstairs, which isn't my console, because my console is the one designated upstairs so that the middle lad and the youngest can play, and they can play every game that I own. I don't need to be signed in or anything like that. Great for them. My oldest, unfortunately, he can play any game he owns, which isn't many. And the only way you can play my games is to have me signed in, which means that I can't play. Which we work it, don't get me wrong, I'm not on Xbox that very often, only when I'm reviewing stuff and doing that sort of style of things. We have sort of a rota, I know when he wants. It is speak with your wallets, people. It is that. It is, some people put up with anything. They will. Yeah. It's people's choice, isn't it? At the end of the day, what they do. I'm not gonna, I think the problem is not necessarily Xbox or Microsoft, because there seems to be this big thing with Xbox, Microsoft. They're shedding lots of people's jobs and that. You've only got to look at the industry. It's happening industry wide. It's not just an Xbox thing. You just hear more because it's Xbox. Because you've got a lot of people out on social media that make money out of generating these. They're only interested in their clicks, so they will put a bad article out. No matter what Xbox do, they'll put a bad article out. No matter what. That is the way of the social media side of things at the moment. It gets them clicks. It's designed. Why would they stop doing that? These same people that are calling for Xbox's death, if you like, so to speak, what will they do when it happens, or if it happens? It's like, it mind boggles, honestly. Halo, good on PlayStation, good on Xbox. They're making some money out of it. That's it. You do it with you do the way I do it with my middle lad. It's exactly how I do it with my middle lad. It's exactly how we do it at home. But like I say, the oldest, who's got the third console, is there. Has a problem. So that's how he does the Game Pass. So he does the Game Pass. He has a subscription to Game Pass upstairs. So when I am online, he can play whatever he likes on Game Pass. It works. It works for him. It works for me. It works for the middle. But I do wish that there were a family, variation of it. They won't talk about it. You prefer Steam these days? Steam is a brilliant game. Steam service on Steam, gaming on there is brilliant. Honestly, you don't have the issue because still it has a PS5. That's it. Well, this is how we're doing that. My PS5, because I don't play it very much. I'm sorry. It's now been moved up to my lads. I'll get it if I need it. If there's something I really want to play on it, he now does it, and that's how we're sort of working it all much better. But Steam is brilliant. Family is 6 people. Yeah, we've got on that. They all use my Steam stuff and that, so I'm hardly on it. But they use it. It works really well. And as for Halo, like I say, good luck to Halo. Good luck to Microsoft. I'm not one for exclusive. Like I said, I'm not one for let's be exclusive. I like to include people. That is just my nature. I'm that way inclined anyway in life. So gaming is for everyone, and I don't mind that message as long as it's consistent. It's got to be consistent. I think Game Pass is a wonderful thing. You get to play things first. You don't pay for them. You're paying for your game. If that's what you want to do, great. If you don't want to do it, that's fine too. If you want to moan about it, well, Do you really need to? You know, the only thing I would say is it's a fabulous service. Just it's, you know, does it really need to go up 50%? But I know everything goes up in price, and I get that. And I know that Xbox have released theirs 50%, so you know there's a Sony price rise coming soon, very soon. It's business. You would think that businesses would try and outdo each other with how they used to anyway, undercut someone, or that. But it doesn't work like that these days. It's the same with like the energy prices, isn't it? Oh well, we've got 10 energy companies. You know, they're all supposed to be competitive in price. In truth, they're all around the same price. So there's no competitiveness. There's no undercutting each other or anything like that. It don't work like that anymore. It doesn't seem to. Everyone's greed. Everyone puts their prices up. PC Game Pass, again, brilliant. Game Pass, fabulous. Fabulous service for anyone that uses everything, brilliant. For anyone that uses certain things, brilliant. Brilliant for me, works for me, saves me lots of money, great. But for people that only play a few games, that aren't invested in the system and stuff like that, it's not so great. And I get that. Swings and roundabouts for everything. Swings and roundabouts, definitely. Right, back to this, back to a bit of driving. All complete. No driving. I think I can pause this, isn't it?
The next station is Blackstreet.
But honestly, we're in such a great generation of gaming that it's a shame that we all know about it. And that is to say it, the sad side of it. You know, we do like a good loan, we do like our... I say we, I don't mean me and I don't mean you, but you know, in general gamers, we do like our favourite systems. We do bang the drum for it a little bit. But I'm invested in the Xbox system because I'm invested in it. I've got too much in it to move elsewhere. Why would you do that? That's why I don't understand. So I've been on Xbox for 8 or 9 years. I'm now going to PlayStation. Really? Have you got a brain? You're now going to buy every game on PlayStation? Do you know what I mean? It don't make sense. Likewise, if you were invested in the PlayStation system and you loved the Xbox Game Pass, why would you come on board if you bought all your games and stuff? Why would you do it? It don't make sense. Social media plays, drives YouTube. It does. It drives everything. It's negativity. We live in a world where negative gets clicks, gets likes, gets views, gets money. People want to see something. I suppose maybe you prefer Angry Dave. I don't know. You never know. You might do. Well, are we still moving? I'll try to open the doors. Right, the doors won't open now. It's like, no, we don't want to get out. The doors won't open now. We got the option that the doors won't open. I think it's stuck. Alright, well, we're going to miss this stop then because... Oh no! Oh, finally! Just move forward slightly. This is this. If you have a PC that runs games, they're gonna, you know, you're laughing. The only problem with PC games is the truth that everything is upgraded in time, and that's why console gaming has its benefits. But everything, you know, make a case for anything these days. That's the thing, and that's what people don't understand. Is that what fits them suits them? You know. Wrong indicator set apparently. I just don't understand the whole negative everything. Oh, and the industry experts on Twitter and all this stuff. It just annoys me.
The next station is Rosemarkt.
Brilliant. Don't use it, but I agree. And I'm not being funny. Is it Lumo, whatever it is on Amazon? It's just relaunched that. It looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that you can play games like FIFA 25, and only pay £10 a month if you want to, it looks brilliant. It does. I'm not gonna lie. How long they'll be able to keep that up, I don't know, but that's a fabulous service. Luna, that's it. Exactly, it's brilliant. Okay, Kangaroo, he's got to do the lurkies, he's got to go. He's got to go. See you later, bud. Take care. The wide connection works great. Indeed, I think we live in a society now where broadband has really caught up a little bit. Certainly now you can get your, what's it, as far as gigabyte line, whatever, terabyte line, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Now, if you
The next station is Horson Strait.
But even Sky now, they've got their fast service up now, and it's basically much the same price as what the previous one was as well now. So broadband has come on leaps and bounds, depending on where you live. Obviously, now the sticks it still has its problems, but it's getting there. So cloud gaming is definitely come on leaps and bounds. It used to be a thing with cloud gaming. You could never play a multiplayer game. You couldn't really play a driving game with cloud gaming. But now you can. Like I say, Amazon service looks really good. I mean, I won't subscribe because I don't need to. It's as simple as that. Because I'm invested here. But I'm not going to knock anyone that subscribes to it because it's brilliant. I can appreciate a good service. That's what everyone knocks PlayStation's. Well, they did, didn't they? Good service, but I never understood why. The only, never a subscription service. It's fine. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just people like to.
The next station is Szczecin-Arka-Muraplatz. Last stop. Please take your belongings with you.
They don't realise that they've been driven into a sort of selfish side of the cycle where these people are only writing the articles. They don't actually generally believe it. That's the thing. They're only writing the articles because it generates money for them. And then why would they stop? Because it generates money for them. Again, I can understand it. But people fall for it. I did a month on UV Plus, and that includes Luna streaming. It was great. Does it include it now that they've revamped it? Because I know the next Xbox is going to include lots of sort of systems and whatever, GOG and all sorts. It'd be interesting to see if they. I mean, why would they use Luna? Again, there's no reason to offering that inside everything. I suppose that whole package of generally, do you make the package look good enough for people to jump? I think cloud gaming. They said there was several cycles that they've gone through. They went through where they said that years and years ago, not that long ago, but they said free to play was going to be the way to go. And let's face it, Warzone, free to play. There are lots of games that are free to play that engage lots and lots of people. Actually, somehow got early. I think it's because the end of the stock, so we've managed to catch up with time. Not because we're actually early, we're actually probably really late. Again, it's all. I mean, I play on my TV and it's fabulous. Now, someone's going to have a much better TV than I have, and they're going to go, "Oh, it's brilliant! It's all singing and dancing." I'm going to go, "Well, I can't really see the difference." Now, some people go, "I can't really see the difference." It makes that much, means that much more to them that they love it. And great, personally great. I was one when I had I never jumped straight to the Xbox Series X, despite all the complete Xbox stuff. I didn't need to. I had the Xbox One. It played everything. I couldn't see the massive graphical leaps at the time. Can now, but we're like a lot in. We're over halfway into the cycle, aren't we? So much so that we're actually talking new consoles. And it's weird that we only just see, for me personally, about a year or two ago, we only see the leaps a couple of years ago. That's it. And that'll be the same with the new console. The new console will come out and we'll go, "Oh, it's fabulous, it can do this, it can do that." And we'll sing its praises. And then the average Joe, who I like to say is me, I'll be honest with you, will come along and go, "Yeah, it's better. Is it £700-800 better? Probably not." Simple as that. That's sort of that's how I am. I'm not going to bang the drum for anything. Yeah. I don't think I'll be getting a new Xbox and PlayStation. To be honest, I don't think I will too. This is right back because I don't think I'll need to. That's the thing. If they're going to embrace everything under the umbrella, for me, new handheld, I think I will. I understand the handheld game. It works with life, doesn't it? I mean, I would, I always said I'm not really a handheld gamer. Yeah, I'm picking up, playing more mobile games now more than I ever had. So, on the mobile stuff, so I can understand the handheld route. I can. It looks great, And again, want to do it? Go ahead and do it. I would do it if I could. But I could, for me, just how it works at the moment, I just can't. I just don't think when the new Xbox comes along, I think we're going to have the same thing, the overlap. Will there be much of a difference? Games will run on Xbox Series X and they'll run on the new console and stuff like that. Would there be a need to transition to the new console? That's the thing, and I don't think there will be, not for quite some time. I'm not saying I would never get it, because I don't want to say that's the statement. I did the same with the Xbox Series X. I never said I wasn't never get it, but this is what annoys me about, the whole Xbox. Phil Spencer, you said only 4 games. No, he never said only 4 games forever. Just said at that time only 4 games, and that's the same when they say, we're not putting our prices up. No one's saying, when they say we're not putting our prices up, they don't say we're not putting our prices up ever. It's how it works. So I would stick with what I have. I've got the ecosystem. I have plenty of games. Unless they turn the system off, then I'd be really pissed off. And I don't have access. I mean, that's the whole thing with digital, isn't it? And compared to sort of disc and whatever, when the 360 sort of games go completely off and you can't even access them on the Xbox One or Series X, then people will complain because it's a digital service. As long as you can always access it somehow in some form, you won't hear too many people complain. But everything's got digital anyway, so how long do they keep everything alive for? I don't know. I'm not a businessman. I'm not even going to try and go there. I have no idea. The reason I'm not a PC gamer is just because I don't have one that will play PCs enough. Having said that, I'll quite happily play Football Manager or whatever on my PC, on my laptop and stuff like that. It will run it, as long as it will run it. I would love City Skylines 2. That's what I would play. It needs a beefy computer, really, to run it. It's annoying. I can't even run it on its most restrictive settings. I might try, actually. I'd like to try and just for a laugh, put City Skylines 2 on there and just see how sort of low res we can run it and how it will work. Depends how much it costs, though. That's my thing. I know my laptop will not run the most beefiest things, So for me, I'm not a PC gamer, but the fact that you can stream, I can use the PC, the laptop as from a streaming side of things now, and I can attach the controller to it. It's brilliant. If Cam has a new FM26, does he? Does he have access early? Does he? But if you look online, this is it. People like to criticise. I don't look at shitty reviews these days and people shitting on things because they like to criticise. They don't have it, so they're jealous. That's how I look at it. There's too much jealousy out in the world. They don't have it. It must be shit. Simple as that. Now, if they had access to it, but then would they sing the praises because it wouldn't get them the clicks? That's the thing. Everything, good praise seems to be kept down in terms of views, algorithms, angry comments and angry titles and whatever. Everyone likes to look at it. It's, I suppose, it's without drama, would we be entertained? I suppose you can look at it like that, can't you? Slating it, but it's that negativity. It's what gets them clicks. It depends on what's what. If it's the average, if the average Joes that aren't interested in clicks and whatever complaining about it, I'd listen. But the ones that sprout in the news are usually ones that are after clicks and stuff like that. Negativity and effort always gets more engagement, and that's the problem. You are totally right, Albin. That is the problem. It's the problem with everything in life at the moment. negative, if you're inaccurate, just shouting statements and whatever with no factual thing, that they seem to get heard more than they should. You know, freedom of speech is a wonderful thing, so let's say. I thought my first meeting calling for chat. I did too, but I had a tiny PC and I loved playing Championship Manager. The doors, hang on. We're forcing it. If you hold it long enough, it will eventually go. I've learned that this morning. Thanks to Keris, that one. Thanks to Keris. Just go for it.
The next station is Pawson Strait.
Oh, I did something. Sorry. Oh dear. It's like FIFA. I haven't looked too much. Obviously, it's coming on to Xbox, so it's great. So we've got, I think, November 4th. Arguments and corrections are what make you successful. Get it all wrong and you go straight to the top. I know. It's a weird world we live in at the moment. Really weird world. Loving that it's coming to Xbox though, November 4th. You might get one or two manager streams. I'm sorry. Apologies in advance. And again, I don't do it for views, so if you do it for views, I would be playing this, but let's face it, I'm playing other things, and I'll be whatever. I'll be trying to. I don't play games for views. I don't because I'm interested in. That's the thing. I like to have a good natter and a good chat. That's what makes me happy. Don't chase any shit. So I don't see a lot of shit on the Xbox. The only negative articles, talk about negative. We put one out on EGX yesterday, Geordie, because he was so depressed at the state of EGX, how it gone downhill, and I've experienced it, so I understand it. I haven't experienced it this year, but I've experienced a decline. I've been a few times. I went to others, and from what he's been telling me about it this year, and the pictures and stuff like that, it's all gone sort of Comic-Con type style and dress up in cosplay, which is absolutely fine. It's brilliant for people that love that sort of thing. But from the gaming perspective, that's not so great. From a gaming perspective, EGX is just pretty much gone massively downhill. So much so that it's now, apparently, according to Geordie, it's literally just a corner of the whole centre, where the rest of it is just Comic-Con and that side of things, which is such a shame. Such a shame for the gamer that wants to go to those things. No problem with merging the two Comic-Cons and the cosplays and that with the gaming. No problem. Brilliant. Include everything. Let's make it all inclusive. But they've literally kind of almost forgotten about the gaming side of it. It's sort of been tucked away in the little corner. There's not much to do, apparently. So, yeah, it's such a shame. Such a shame. Moaning bastards. Yeah, moaning bastards this morning. Having a good moan. It's a nice chat, though, isn't it? That's funny. It's a chat that you can all be included in. That's the point. That's the point. There's no gatekeeping. There's no nothing. What you like is what you like, and that's absolutely fine. Just don't shit on something else. Someone else might get enjoyment from it. That's the beauty of it all, really. I think as a society we've lost that a little bit. Although I don't, I say a society, but I do question social media, the amount of bots that are on there as well that drive all this negativity. You don't have to say sorry, Keris. Sorts of before and nerking. That's absolutely fine. Don't even slap you off. No. Wouldn't dare. You'll share pics, please do. Please do. We don't slag anything off, honestly. I like to find. I hate social media. I do. The only reason I'm on social media is with lovely people. The fact that complete experts and that side of things, you can't not do a website without social media. Unfortunately, it doesn't work these days. But I do hate social media. I do understand how people have cleanses and just get rid of social media for a little while because there's so much hate on there. But I do think it's. They say that you can sort of like, you know, you can filter it out, but you can't. You'll always come across the hate. You know, like to say, you know, people like to say, "Oh, it's a snowflake" or "growing thick skin." No, people just get away with saying a bit too much these days. And when you report something that is considered racist or anything like that, they turn a blind eye to it. And then what actually made me laugh, and it's totally different to social media, is there's a movement talking football here, so I do apologise for anyone that is not interested in football and stuff like that. But there's a movement called Her Game Too, which is a fabulous movement. Brilliant. You should include people into football and stuff like that, no matter what. But Instagram removed Her Game's account, Her Game 2's account, for violating their terms and conditions on certain things. Yeah, you can get the most racist so-and-so on there, the most argumentative pricks, you know, no matter what. And when you flag them, they get away with it. I know. It's really, really is strange how the algorithms do that. It literally is. They'll pick you up. I mean, I got banned on Xbox for 2 days. I didn't know what I did. I don't really care what I did, really. It was a bit annoying. But the fact is, I didn't really do anything, and I know I didn't. Yet someone will get away with all sorts, and you know they'll get away. That's the thing that annoys me. It also annoyed me is for example, I took the kids out of school.
The next station is Rosemarkt.
Last year, I say my kids, only one. Shudders, we know what we did. Well, I might have been slagging off through America, I might have been but we took our youngest out of school early. He has autism, you know, so we took him out early just to avoid a bit of crowds or whatever. The fact that I've got now my oldest, obviously in university, and my middle lad had finished school early because he was year 11, so he had, you know, done his exams and that, and he had to do his summer break basically. So we asked for, you know, to come out of school early, 5 days early. Got told no by school. Told if we did, we'd be, you know, might be fined. I spoke to the Senate department. Their advice was to take him out, be fined, whatever. We took him out. Didn't get fined at the time, which is great. And then a few weeks ago, we got fined for it. And yet, I know plenty of families that have taken their kids out 3 or 4 times throughout the year on holidays and never been fined. And we did it once and we got fined. We had a sent child, which is supposed to, you know, we had good reasoning for it, and it was unbelievable, but we got fined. You haven't got a choice in the matter to pay for it, really, because you can't be arguing. So it was really annoying. There was a murder the other week as Emma Woman played game at Bramley Moor and had some fans complain as it's the men's stadium. Really, really stupid, isn't it? Really, really stupid. The world's gone mad in that sense. It really is. I mean, I'm not one to complain. Maybe certain fans were, but Colchester United and Ipswich Town quite close. Not close in terms of leagues because Ipswich are in the Championship, Colchester in the second, League Two. So there's a few divisions apart. Not the fact that Ipswich have been in the Premier League recently, get 30,000 people a week. Colchester get about 5,000. So there's that. But I'm a big supporter of the one team in Essex. So all that. But a lot of people get very angry that Ipswich Town women play at Colchester United Stadium. A lot of fans get angry about that. The thing is, it's good for the club. The club have done a deal where Ipswich are basically paying for the Colchester United's pitch, basically. So they're getting money out of it. It works for the stadiums and stuff like that. works in women's league rules that they have to be playing 2 games at the men's stadium. So there you go. So, I get the operating costs and stuff like that. Now maybe there isn't enough every week, but I mean Arsenal do it, don't they? High profile do it. So I suppose it's got to come down eventually. But yeah, so there's a lot of negativity that Ipswich are playing, at a Colts United stadium, if you like. But it's not Ipswich's men's tide; it's the women's side that played in the men, and it generates the money. So from a business perspective, I understand it. That's the thing. I like to look at things objectively. Here, and then usually come to the middle and understand. I understand some fans being angry about it. I understand Ipswich doing it. I understand it's a good deal for the team. So really, should be in the middle. Yes, you be a little bit angry about it or whatever, but ultimately, it's good. It's good for everyone. All the doors are getting stuck. Doors are getting stuck. Up, all off. Oh, we're in red light now. Red light. Red light. Green. But the doors are open. Oh, God. Don't start that again. Don't start that again. Now, if you've been watching, and are watching, and you do not follow me, and you like it, you can get that all.
The next station is Blackstreet.
I'm not that angry. That's really nice. I'm a chill person, so I'm trying to say. I'm sort of like being inclusive and to find a middle ground for a lot of things, really. If you like what you see, and you have a viewing, please do consider giving me a follow, because that means you'll come back and we'll have a nice little chat another time. That's what we do it for, a nice little chat. We don't really do it for subs, we don't do it for anything else, we don't do it for views or anything like that, we just do that. Obviously those things are nice, and I will never push anyone to hit the sub button. We can say that Prime subs are free, and I always say that support a smaller streamer that you get on with, that you can have a nice little chit chat with, than a big one. I will say that. And if it's not me, it's doing someone else. With your Prime membership, Prime is free. Got to say, lots of people come on board. Look, she's got I'm popping out. I thought she wasn't coming on, but she can stand in front of the door. All aboard. Shut the doors. I have to say that sort of stuff, don't I? They've got to fit it in there somewhere. I also can say that you can buy me a cup of coffee, buy a coffee, and you can buy the Essex Tea as well. And then you get to drink the Tea of Champions. Not that there are that many champions in this, if I'm honest. The finest of all teas, the Essex Tea. You can even buy this mug. There'll be a link on the stream as well at some stage. And if you go into the About section, you just click on the big cup of tea and it will take you straight directly to it. You get 10% off, and I get a little 10% goes towards me for commission and that sort of thing. So we do have these little deals in there as a little stream. As we do, it's all pocket money. Simple as that. And it all gets invested back into the stream. So if you feel like being very charitable, then please do. But I'm never really going to push it in after it. I rarely do. That's the thing. Not vocally. You'll see the little things on the stream. Sometimes it comes up. I very rarely sort of push that. But, got to do it, and again, it's getting close to Christmas, isn't it? Tea. And that's the other thing. I'll be showing you straight away that if you follow, you get the Essex Tea emotes for free. You just get them for free, no matter what, if you follow. Yeah. And that the education service broke confidentially. Well, they told us, people said, I missed that. What have I missed? Missed important chat. I'm selling myself and I've missed important chat. The school attendance team referred us to the education authority over cameras and missed a few days as he ended up down the board to explain to the education people that they said he should never have been referred and spoke to school about it, and they were more angry about the education service. They told us that they hadn't informed them that he was autistic. Well, it's just a load of crap in it, because I'm sure they knew. And let's face it, the school probably knew anyway. The whole thing is a laugh, honestly. The fact that we got fined, I couldn't believe it, because I'd done the right process. I didn't. In truth, I should have just said he was ill, but I was open and honest. But St. Code School was filled with the attendance team. Exactly. People talk to you, get those automated letters and stuff as well when they make you sound like you're in trouble and stuff like that. And you're not, but yeah, you get some right pen pushers that are just there to make life hard. Unfortunately, no matter what, they can't see common sense. And common sense, unfortunately, doesn't always prevail. It doesn't. I mean, we've got another. Was it been in the press recently? And there's an autistic lad who's been working for Waitrose for 4 years, doing 3 shifts for 4 years, and then once a day offering him a bit of money or anything like that. He's been doing it for 4 years, I think 12 hours a week. And they offer it, and when they asked it, when his parents, I mean, it took them a long time to ask. I won't say, well, why has it taken 4 years to ask? But they did 4 years, and then he asked for, by his parents, asked for a full-time job where he might get paid, and they told him where to go. Which is like, what? He's now, because he's gone into the media, and Asda have now offered him a job. Absolutely atrocious of Waitrose, honestly. Someone's been doing volunteering work for 4 years. Have a word with yourself, honestly. Are you exploiting them? Just a little way. Just a little. It was because 2 months into the school year, so percentages. That's how the school work on things. They look at percentages in their whole things, but they don't look at it. Honestly, they don't look at it. Schools are too busy, and I'm not knocking schools here because that's what schools are about, and that they've got to have they're all about their grades, and they're all about, attendance. And I'm not knocking schools here, but there's common sense. Simple as that. There's common sense. You can't just go, well, here's the line. If you don't cross it, or if you're under it, or whatever, for whatever reason, no, tough luck. It's a bit like I had a mate whose lad broke his leg. He broke his leg at school during PE. He broke his leg. Next day, they wanted to know why he wasn't in school because he broke his leg and he was at home. So he was out recovering for a time. He's allowed a day or two, surely. And then he went to PE. He got detention because he did not attend PE. It's like, and they said to him, well, he needs to bring his PE kit and get changed and be part of the team, even if he's not doing it. So he got detentions for that. Again, stupid. Common sense prevails, surely. Ridiculous, but common sense should prevail. But it doesn't. Not always. It's really, really stupid. Exactly. It's totally wrong. It's a joke. How certain this. I'm glad it didn't happen to me. I'd have been fuming, but I know the gent. He's a friend of mine. So who's the parent, and he was fuming, and he did have a massive go, and he said, look, this happened on your field in your time. You're supposed to keep. He went off on one of them. They went off how you're supposed to keep the kids safe and all this lot, and then they backed down. But it's crazy how they could even go there in the first place. That's the problem. It's crazy. Common sense, we've lost it. We've lost it in everything. Let's go. Oh, wait for the red lights to. Oh no, we're doing it again. Wait for the red lights. Go, 2, 3, go. No, the back. What the? Get up. Go. They're opening again. They said they were preparing. I know that saying, isn't it? They're preparing them for work, but no, probably. It's the same with when they go, oh, you're not allowed big earrings. You're not allowed that. You're not allowed a certain haircut. We're preparing for the work. You can do that these days. It's not. Maybe years ago, it's like when a kid comes to school with their dyed hair, and they go, no, you've got to go out because they don't fit the school. No, we're prepared. They use that excuse of preparing them to work, but no, you can go and do that job these days. It's not quite what it was then. This whole prim and proper sort of thing. We're a bit more relaxed in society these days, and on that side of things, it just honestly, I feel that some certain things are stuck in the past, and I blame the governments for that because they keep it that way. Oh no, we're stuck again. We're stuck. That button's not. We're gonna have to do it first. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to indicate out. We're gonna have to literally force. There you go. It forces it. If you literally turn the left stick and you turn the wheel full lock, it forces it. Cameron had a toilet pass. He was terrified to use it at a certain start.
The next station is Eglandsdorf. Change here for
They put these processes
3.
in place and then they take them away at the same time, and I don't understand that, how anyone can put something in place and another member of staff can take it away just like that. Do they not communicate? Do they not agree these things? Atrocious, honestly. Atrocious. Mind boils, honestly. I don't understand. I don't know. I just don't understand how people can be so. Should we say hard work? Oh, look.
Back.
I've seen you before. We've got some new people on here actually. They're criticising the game. We've got some new people on here. Right, we're off. Indicated out. All the lights off. We can move. Got a red light. Got to keep moving though. Keep moving off the light. The doors are open. Yes. No, I know. People's beliefs and whatever. They have different beliefs and they don't seem to the same tune, do they? It's lack of understanding about it all as a whole. It's a bit like ADHD, isn't it? ADHD. There are a lot of people say, "Well, it's attention deficit," and it's because they don't, it's because they lack attention.
The next station is Jacob de Sutstream.
Actually, they have too much, and it's actually they find things, what they stimulate and stuff that they find interesting really works for them, but they need to keep going with stuff. They need to keep going. They have too much attention on certain stuff. It's honestly, I couldn't even do it justice. That's the thing. I don't know enough about it, and people aren't willing to learn enough about it. Obviously, I know a lot about autism, as you do. It helps having a child. You learn it all as a parent, and even now, I'm not going to say that I'm the perfect adult when it comes to autism. I just understand it a bit more, but I can still use my rag. I'm not going to lie, because a kid can still manipulate, if you like, a little bit. I'm not going to say that they can't. They can. They're still a kid at the end of the day. They can still be mischievous. They can still be this, but there's the autism element. Always know 100% what's what. I mean, I've got a good idea. I'd say I'm about 95% now. Too much attention and not that it is disruptive. Exactly. It is the whole thing. It's a brilliant podcast at the moment called I'm ADHD. No, you're not. And it argues to two sides things about. And it's trying to make awareness that there are, a lot of people with ADHD, and there's a lot of people that say no, you're not. And there's always boundaries that will be pushed for kids. Oh, very much. And I'm sure that happens at school, where sometimes they think that they're just. Like I say, I'm not criticising the whole thing, just a lack of awareness and understanding how to deal with things certain times. This is what the problems. The thing is, with an autism child, you can't deal with them in exactly the same way. The thing about this podcast ADHD thing, it sort of touches on autism as well, is they were saying about the school systems, and this is coming from a school teacher. So she said, I'm not meaning to teach bash, but she said, I'm a teacher. And I am a teacher, full-time teacher, she's not as well.
Kann ja nicht normal fahren.
And she would basically say that school systems are failing, people said. I think that's quite true. I do. Because they don't understand. The world is fit for a certain way, isn't it? And if you don't fit in that, then you're an alien, basically. And you're treated like it. There's no attempt to sort of like bring people in. You fit into the system or you don't fit into the system, and that's why a lot of people mask. Mask their feelings, mask this, because they're frightened to let the people know how they feel, and if they do let people know how they feel, then they feel
The next station is Clement Street.
They're a big burden, they feel like they're a problem, if you like. But this podcast really touches on it in a big way, and it talks about how they had a lot of famous people on there, a lot of comedians on there, and they were saying that one of the things was all these comedians had been failed at school because they just couldn't fit in the system. The only acceptance that they had on there was Stephen Fry. He was the only one. He's a very intelligent man, and but even he confessed to having massive difficulties at school. They just don't fit into the system, do you?
Grüezi.
And then learn, you're taught, if you're on autistic or ADHD, you're taught to sort of fit in. And why can't you be you? Why aren't you allowed to be you? That's the thing. Nothing wrong with you, you're not disruptive, you're not, it's everyone else that just understands, not you. You're not the, it's done this thing, the light hasn't gone off, we're going to have to floor it. It's not working this time. Oh, it is working. Just took its time. But you were going to get all this sort of chat this morning, didn't you? It was going to be totally gaming, and it's turned into an educational sort of chat. Picking up the tea, but haven't got time. We're 3 minutes early. It's not enough traffic. What time of the day is it?
The next station is Helpswake.
Is it really like this in here? There's literally no one about. Just driving these buses and there's no one about. I wonder if the settings that I've done are sort of like affected until I start going again. That might be the case. So we might have to finish this route and then start again and see if it makes any difference. Also, if anyone's been watching and they think I'm going to be what's it and I'm talking bollocks, please do say, because everyone's entitled to their opinion and everyone's entitled to their view. And that's the thing. I'm not someone that says, "Oh, there's a middle ground." I will get things wrong. I often do. I will claim to be a child of the 80s and an 80s person, and really I'm only a 14-year-old with an AI filter on top. Honestly. If you want to say, "Oh, Dave, shut up and just get back to the game," please do. I will not take things. I don't. I like to have a good laugh, but I can be serious. That's the thing. Certain conversations are needed. We'll get a few more in the coming weeks because we've got that coming up to November. You claim to be Charlie, it's going to be no better. Right. Yeah, we're going to have some more conversations in the upcoming weeks with November and stuff like that, because it's very important to talk about mental health. So we'll do that as well. We will. So we can have a nice little chat about everything. Might even see a moustache growing, clean shaven for the 1st of November. I'm not actively campaigning this year. It's actively funding, raising money like I've done previous years. Right, it's gone again. That light isn't going off, is it? It's not going off. Oh, no, it's not going off. That light. You got to go a bit. Yeah, nice catching up, buddy. You take care. All the best. Cheerio! And let's hope for an Everton win tomorrow. Right, we're on our way. Right, you're going to floor it. That's what we're trying to do. Turn that wheel. There you are. It is literally, if you turn that wheel full lock, it will force it to brake what it's trying to do. It's annoying that it does it.
The next station is Lillian Street. Change here for 102.
Wie brengt ihr denn?
Lillian Street. There you are. Fine. We're out of traffic light here. We're nice and early. Just, Sights, morning, buddy. How are you? How's things? You missed my educational chat. How are you doing, buddy? You still off at the moment, aren't you? So we're now getting ready for that big move. Driving buses is what we're doing.
Gaat der nicht
Not
noch
too
mal?
bad, no. Not too bad. I've got the Essex Tea. So not too bad. We're at a red light. Morning. I knew that would happen the minute I pick up the car. We'd be allowed to go. There you go. Go down here now. We're allowed to drive the tram line track in Germany. Certainly down this part anyway. Trying the limousines to got the traffic light. Not quite. I'm surprised no one actually went, ow. No Michael Jackson here yet. Oh, green. Green. For 1 minute 30 on to get to the next stop. We've plenty of time, so we can slow it down just right in front of us. So as long as we get there, we'll be good. Oh, we just hit the curve. Oh, hit the curve again. We scraped it. You can't be a bus driver without scraping the curve. Let's face it. Got to be done. I'm good thanks. Daughter's a grandma's wrestler, so peace for a day or two. Oh, nice. It's half term as well, isn't it? In terms of kids, obviously you've got young ones and whatever. Obviously, as well, you've got young ones. But, Joy. Are we allowed to go? The doors are shut. Are they all going off with all the lights? No. Yes. All the lights are gone. Oh, excuse me. Sure, that was unexpected. It broke up Thursday. Oh, that was unexpected. Oh, I don't watch the controls now. Oh, not really. It didn't go everywhere, honestly. We didn't get a nice over the camera lens or anything like that. Yeah, she broke up Thursday, did she? Nice. Halloween. She into Halloween, you dressing up. Always a fun time with kids, doing that sort of thing. I do miss mine having
The next station is Bloemenmarkt. Last stop.
They are, they're lovely.
Please take your belongings with you.
I'm not too bad, bud. Yeah, all mine are. I mean, I say all mine are. Actually, they're not. They're not broken up, I say, because lads at university, so they're in their half terms. And my middle lad's at college, and he's doing an intensive maths course at college next week, so he's not off either. But youngest is he'll enjoy a bit of home life for a week, I'm sure. But other than that, we're all good. We're all grand. Might get a few more streams in the mornings if. Always seems to be the way. Half term, got that. We shall see. Planning a Monday stream anyway. That's the thing. I'm planning a Monday morning stream because that is my oldest university day off. So we're all good on that respect. But we're pulling in, indicating. Slowing down, not the limousine coming in a bit too quick. Hit the curve as you do. Let them on. 7 minutes though before we got to head off, so we're here nice and early. what I'm going to do is end this particular line here. Because we're finish line, we've got to wait 7 minutes now for the next. I'm not going to do that. Route's completed 2. We've done that. We'll go into our thing, collect our points, and then we'll go switch to a different line. Fleet capacity increased. We can now have more vehicles. Upgraded quite a bit. Yeah, a few I haven't even looked at because we've been doing it while we've been travelling along. Oh, we've got another one there, improved as well. Yeah, better connected on the Essex Tea Express. There you go. So let's start a line, finish lines. 1. The Ibis. Can we do that? I think that's because it's tram, isn't it? Tram only. That's why we got it. So we'll do this one, I think. 101. We'll do the 101. Complete line, it's fine. We can do that. Medium passengers. Next step, we can drive the vehicle. Save line and start. Cycle through the vehicle. Select the vehicle. So we're going to do the 101. So we're going to start here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the German names. It's not going to happen, you know. I can't do that. Not sure about the elevator music. I know it's terrible. That I will say that the elevator music is terrible. This is where you need to stick on a podcast or something, isn't it? So we'll go there. What time of day should we go? What sort of time does it go to? Hey, 6 o'clock, is that it? No, we'll go about 5 o'clock. Surely everyone's trying to get home about 5, aren't they? Character start location in the cockpit, please do. We're going to drive this line for a session as well. It's good to catch up with your sites. Missions and tasks to gain additional pegs. So we've got to open the doors. Oh no. Oh, hang on. I've got to open the doors, look. There you are, look. It's no longer on oh dear, I took it off auto, haven't I? So let's open the doors. Shut the doors. Shut the door. Shut the door, please. Stop doing it. Operate. That's right. Keep it going. Stop it. Wrong indicator. Turn it onto manual now, so I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. 22 minutes 55. I did say
The next station is Baumannsstraat. Change here for 1.
Oh shit. Shit. Go up the curve, aren't I? No! I actually thought we were going up the curve. Why is that line going there? That's good. For a minute I thought we were in trouble. My game audio is a shade too loud, is it? Just trying to decide what to play on the Xbox session after the kids have been trick-or-treating on Friday. I think I need to prepare for Titanfall. Oh yeah, I've been Titanfall. So it's a bit loud, is it? Right, let's so the game master volume. Let's turn everything down. So sound effects down to let's turn it down to 65. Vehicle volume down to 65 as well. And we'll turn down the station. Don't mind the ambient volume. Let's turn that down as well to 70 and see if this all works. See if it's to your liking, sir. And then if that makes any difference. I think it might. I don't know already. Oh, indicate. It's going to be tight. You'll see my questionable driving in a minute, I'm sure. Very careful. Very careful. Oh, lots of vehicles around here. Loads of vehicles. So this is a busy path, isn't it? Would there be like hundreds of people? That's the thing. Engine announcers draining you out. Ah, I see. They were a bit loud, I will say that. They were on high, weren't they? Ooh. Ooh. Stop, it says stop. How dare you don't go anymore. Thank you for pointing that out. They are stopping. I've got to open the doors and stuff myself now. Lower and raise. Oh dear. I should do that as well, shouldn't I? Lower the bus. I still can't turn yet. Still on red. Are we? I'm confused. It's not told me off at the moment, so that's all good. Doing that nice and slowly. 40 odd seconds to do. Drop it down. Drop it down. There. And then we can lower that bus. Keep it off. Oh, it's off. Okay. Release the doors with X and Y. Do that. The both doors should be open. Makes sense. They are. And then if we do, is he getting on? He's getting on. Okay. We're 15 seconds early. So I just want to see if the bus's doors shut, because I don't always, you never 100% sure if they're shut or not. So X and Y. So if we do Y, that door's shutting. Do X. Do that. We're good. All lights are off. And then we can go. Look, it's telling us closed doors and saying, "Well done, good boy." What's the bus can go straight ahead, but trams can't. Okay, so that's helpful. Where's my green light?
The next station is Pinacothek.
More people. That's what I was hoping for, that we would get more people by turning up everything up. Different variation of people. I mean, there's the same old people as t-shirt people, which is good. I like a good pink t-shirt. I do. I wear one often on the stream. Very masculine colour, pink. Wouldn't have thought it. People don't like pink. Very masculine colour. It means you've got no problem with the sense of masculinity, doesn't it? Not common. Personally, I don't care what people think. That's my intro. But we'll go with those lines, so they say. Come to the red light. Red light! We'll go. We're away. Dropping, coming in here. So we come in, we can open the doors ourselves. I think that they should work. We open the doors ourselves because we won't get any of that problem that we have when we get told wrong indicator. So we can open that door. And I hover over that one. Press X and Y as well. Look outside, just make sure we're shut Y, shut X, doors are shutting, all good, and we can go. It told me off because I didn't indicate the time. I mean, I did indicate, but I suppose I was already pulling out, wasn't I?
The next station is Enziangus.
Next station, eh? I do like these games. They're just very muted. They're back for a nice little chit chat on the stream as well. This is good. Oh, I've hit the curve. I've hit the curve. I'll bounce it. Never mind. That could work, can't it? It doesn't matter, does it? Who said I had to lift the bus up and down? I think just now go. And away we go. It says indicator out. There you go. They're not getting any door problems with this mode, so the fact that we can control the door.
The next station is Hull Centre.
Full centre. Good to full centre. Limousine stop. There you are. That wasn't too bad, was it? We haven't even stopped. Red light. Where are we going? Red light. Put on the red light. Come on. Okay. I'm straight into another red light. Can't be, surely not. No, get honked there. Get honked. We're in this lane, he's indicating get there before it goes green, red. 1.3. We're 2 minutes earlier, so we need to slow down a bit anyway. 2 minutes early. Get into that lane. Don't mind a red light here. Indicate. Go around here. The shops. A bit more people around here. Yeah, there's a lot of people wanting to get online here. So what we'll do, if you get off in a second, I'm just going to go around and watch you get off. A lot of people getting on actually. Nice and early though. So we have a quick mouthful of tea, why not? Cheers. Don't go too early. Can't go too early, we'll get into trouble. Leave too early, we'll get in trouble. Okay, well, just go round me, buddy. Just go round. Why not? The last minute, people getting on. Let's start. Shut that door. Shut that one. Get on that bus now. Won't piss anyone off. We're a little bit early, but we'll go. Drive slow, 1 minute 40 up now to get to the next bit. Plenty of time, plenty of time. A few red lights, please, would be.
The next station is Post Strait.
He's still quite loud, isn't he? The announcer, isn't he? Is he still coming across quite loud? He's clear and he's assertive. But it sounds quite loud. I don't know why I've got the indicator on. Turn it off. I forgot it was on. Still on a red light though. I was going to say eventually it's going to go green, surely. Told us to clean that. Oh, red light again. I asked for red lights today. Careful what you wish for, isn't it? It's a bit, isn't it? Yeah, I agree. That's audio. Audio. Announcer. Volume. Station announcer. Bring it down to 60% as well. You can get down. Passenger volume. Maybe drop them a tiny bit. Not that they're quite quiet anyway. Must be doing something right. The green light. There you go. Green light. same spiel as we did earlier. If you're watching, not following, then please do kindly consider giving a follow. It means you might come back. That's what we do it for. I do it for that more than viewers and stuff like that, just for an interaction with people. Then they get to know me and that sort of stuff. You get to see some interesting games, hopefully. We can chit chat about literally everything. I'm a talking Britain type person. And the follows are free. You get the lovely emotes as well. The Essex Tea emotes. You shut the door. You shut them both. I did press them both. I don't know if you did. Emote. That's shut. Is it shutting? It is shutting. And obviously, I do love a sub or anything like that, as anyone would, but I'm not hell bent on them or anything like that. So all I say with your Prime subs and that sort of thing is if you do have a Prime sub, which is free, I'm not big on costing you money, which is free to you, please do consider giving it to a smaller streamer. That's what I always say, because they will appreciate it more and you get to interact with them more rather than the big streamers. You know? That's what you should do it for, really. That's my personal opinion, but
The next station is the water park.
I look at life. You get to know people a bit more, you know me. Anyway, regardless, that's why I asked for a follow. If you can give me a follow, that'd be brilliant. I don't do that enough. I know a lot of streamers that bang on about it enough, and I don't do it enough, and I say that, but I also feel true to it when I do it. Which is bad. Makes me feel bad. Why having text really rather than say it out loud on stream? Follow means the world does. It brightens up my morning. It does. It also means you come back, hopefully, or at least you have the intention of maybe coming back and seeing the stream if you get a notification as well. And you get the free emotes. The free emotes, the most important thing. Hello. Actually, I think I'll get a few different people on the different characters. That's not too bad, actually. Slow down, turn them all up graphically and that. We are getting there. Shut those doors, shut them both. We can indicate that we're going out. I don't want to cut this bloke, I think he's in the wrong lane. Oh, there we go. Why is he turning? Weird German. It goes red for me, and then that green for him. I think the one that was turning the outside.
The next station is Hauptbahnhof. Change here for 1 and 102. Last stop.
Oh, it's the last
Please
stop.
take your belongings with you.
So we can go straight through. Get there. This will be the last stop of the stream as well. So that's why I said those things about it. Follow with you. Really good. Means you might come back. So we'll be back tomorrow morning, but this time we'll be back when the clock's changed. It'll be under GMT rather than BST. The nights will really draw in then. Darker earlier. To not stopping there. You can press the stop. We're not stopping there. We are stopping here because it's we can go. Amazingly, I haven't really hit anything. I've only hit a few things this morning. Shockingly, for me, PTSD. See these game sticks with 40 emulators on. What are my thoughts on one? I have no idea. I have seen them. They're everywhere, on advertised everywhere. I'm intrigued. I would love to give one a try, but I will part with the money. So I'm a bit like you. I'll wait for someone else to get one and then go, yeah, I love this one. Get it from here and go from there. I think I would absolutely love one. Just a plug and play sort of. I love my retro. But I'm like you, buddy. I'm waiting for someone else to try it first that I know. Not listening to all these adverts and whatever, because Don't know whether to believe any of them. Do you want to skip? Oh my god, it's actually said, do you want to skip the pause time? No, I don't. That's the first time that's come up. I always wondered why you could wait sort of 5 minutes, but the reason I'm not this time is because my God, there's a lot of people getting on, isn't there? A lot of people getting on. I'm done. I am now done for the day. But I would absolutely love my sites. So if you pick one up, or if you know someone picks one up, they're great, because I would like to know too. Perfect Christmas present, I reckon. Perfect Christmas present. Nerdy Bird, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining me. I am just leaving. Sorry, but I'm literally finishing up because you know, family, kids, that sort of stuff. You won't be working from home anything. No, you're all right. We'll hang on for a minute or two. I'll read these quick messages. But yeah, sorry, bud. Sorry. Just one of those things. You know, family and kids. That's why I do it first thing in the morning, because sort of get that time in the morning to myself a little bit. But I'll be pushing it now at getting close to 10 o'clock. I'm going to get someone come in a minute and tell me off. And I don't mean the wife. I mean the youngest. Who's like, hell, you're taking forever, Dad. Come on, finish. He literally times me sometimes. But looks like you won't be working from home anymore, sites. So new office will be a games room. So may get one at that point. Oh, you've got a new job. Awesome. I know you took redundancy and whatever, but you got obviously you're moving home as well, and you've got a new job. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. What price are these game sticks? Ooh, about 30, 40 quid, aren't they? Some of them. I have no idea. I don't have one. Nerdy Bird, do you know any about these retro game sticks? You had one? Know anyone that's got one? First interviews yesterday. And it went really well, I assume. Sites, yeah? Really well. So well that you're confident, eh? But yeah, I would love to know more about these sticks. Maybe I should use the old complete Xbox side of things and try and bag one for free. I don't know if it'll work. It's not really Xbox, is it? Unless they have Xbox stuff on it. Maybe they have the original Xbox on one of these things. Maybe we can review one that way. Maybe I should contact one or two and just see what happens. You never know. X2 Pro, I think, is supposed to be one of the best. I keep hearing that about the X2 Pro, but there are so many out there which is best, which has a PS5 style. Is it PS? There is an X10 Pro now, is there? Blimey. There's a minefield in it. So many of them. I have heard that they're not all. The one thing I've heard is that although they advertise all these games on there, they're not always optimised for the controllers and stuff like that. Which I suppose I can understand. You know, they're an old game. Why would they work with a new game, new controller? It didn't quite work like that. So I would understand that. So that's where the minefield is, that you get a lot of these games that don't actually work with the controllers that come with it, or they're not quite set up. But like I say, someone else jump, and then I might jump on. I might try and request one. So X2 Pro. If you've got any manufacturer side details, just send it to me, and then I will email out, and we'll see. We'll see if we can get in touch with one or two and see if they're willing to send me one, and maybe we can somehow do a stream or something like that. We can work out. A lot of them are probably also PAL, so free copies of the same. Very much so. A lot of mine, it's a bit like Andstream. I love Andstream to bits, but and I really do. Not all games on that are compatible with the controller, so to speak. But I love Andstream to bits, and you get several copies of the same game, which is fine, you know, as long as they're various. But they advertise as though they've got hundreds, and they're absolute hundreds. As long as they're hundreds of games that you've heard of, and not hundreds of games you've never heard of. You know what I mean? That's the other problem. It's a minefield. Definitely a minefield. But I'm definitely leaving it here. I have to run. I'm going to get told off. And as I say, it won't be the youngest that tells me off. Because I'm waiting his daddy time. It's good to be wanted. That's the thing. It's good to be wanted. Even now. Even now. But anyway, I wish you all the best. Have a great morning. If I don't see you tomorrow morning, so we'll be doing this again, all over again, because I'm enjoying this. That's the thing. I enjoy what I enjoy. 47,000 is what they shout about on the XT. I know it's a lot of games. A lot of games. Have a good day. Catch you later. All the best. Cheerio. Maybe tomorrow. All the best. Ta-da. Auf Wiedersehen.